Okay, so today I'm going to do episode 2 of my NBA 2K26 series. So I did the first episode the day after release on the 6th, even though there were people still streaming and playing it before that, because even before the 5th, because whatever, it was like early release, early access, some kind of shit. But basically, it's rare that I play stuff right when it comes out, especially things like this. Or I might do it once and then that's it, but I'll make a little bit of a mini series out of this here. So what did we do on the first episode? We saw the little intro, which was pretty funny, the way that he chose AI, and I made a little clip out of that. Like how Shea picks AI at the shooting guard, and then I'm clowning him the whole time saying, oh, that's a mismatch, that's a terrible pick, he's a shot chucker, and everything in the game happened that way. Like he kept taking bad shots and missing them, AI, and, you know, even was a defensive liability, constantly getting posted up, needing help, double teams to help him recover and stuff. So it was kind of a good insightful moment where I kind of called it. Right. It's not even, you could say, oh, that's hate or something, but it's not even hate. It's like I accurately predicted what was going to happen in that game. So we did that, and then we looked at some of the story mode stuff, and then we looked at, basically I did MyPlayer briefly. I played like 2 games on the online, and I like to do it in some sort of format. Like if I lose, you know, I'll do MyPlayer till I lose a game, then I'll do like online quick match until I lose a game, and every time I lose a game with that, it can be like a format within a format. So like the 3 overall formats are, I do MyPlayer till I lose a game, then I switch and I can't do it anymore for the rest of the episode, and then I do the play now online till I lose a game, then I can't do that anymore, then I do my team till I lose a game, and then maybe the episode's over if I lose all 3. And the whole point of it is, maybe I do my team last just because I often don't like the mode, although this is sometimes the best time to play the mode, to be honest with you. Or sometimes the best time to play the game overall, any mode, or even like multiplayer games in general. And the reason why I say that is because because everybody's not power creeped out, or it's not like, well, the game itself isn't power creeped out and you don't have to catch up. It's just kind of like everybody's on a level playing field, and everybody isn't like super try hard or spent all their money yet to boost their character, right? Or again, like in my team, for example, I'd probably enjoy it more now than at any other time in the game's lifespan, because it's like there won't be that many crazy cards. So even if you have the best possible team, I'm sure there's like 96s and crazy stuff, but there won't be that many options for that, or not everybody's going to have that right now. Whereas later on, everybody kind of will start to have crazy stuff. And so there's only so many great players you can have, or it won't feel as broken. Game progress already 5%, though. That's impressive in terms of that. So, but no, like I said, I'll do it format within a format here. Like, if I lose as MyPlayer, like lose a game as MyPlayer, I'll switch to play on now online. If I lose a game in that, then I'll switch to my team, and that'll constitute the episode. But beyond that, within each of those, I could also do a format. Like if I lose as MyPlayer, then I'll switch the next time I play as MyPlayer, which won't be on that same episode, like the next episode. Then I'll play a different mode with him every time, right? So it won't just be the same game mode. It'll be something as MyPlayer, but a different mode within MyPlayer. And the same thing is true of the My Team, or sorry, the Play Now Online. I'll switch from, like, every time I lose, I can't play as that team anymore ever. That team's dead and gone. And then I play as the next one, right? That's always what I do, sort of the permadeath gauntlet. And so one thing we notice, obviously, is that my team incorporates the WNBA, which in some ways I don't mind, and it's almost something I would have suggested, but I more so just suggested that the WNBA thing should have an online mode, right? You should be able to do play now online in this if you want. But it will probably piss a lot of people off and feel weird, and the ratings won't really make sense, but... And then the third thing is, again, so if I lose in Play Now Online, not only can I not play for the rest of the episode, but then the next time I do play it, I'll play as the next team, because if I lost, I can't play as that same team anymore, right? So again, MyPlayer, I can switch the mode every time I lose. Play Now Online, I can switch the team every time I lose, and then my team I can kind of switch back and forth between the two teams that I have, which one of them interestingly is the WNBA team, and one, you know, only WNBA players, and then the other one's only NBA players. It was like a hard mode challenge to try to play with the WNBA team, but I tried to queue up for that. Right, so I did MyPlayer last time briefly. I did the 2 games. Then I did a game in Play Now Online, which I think I just got beaten badly by the Bulls, or not by the Bulls. I was playing as, wait, I can't even remember. But whatever, we played like one game, we got destroyed. And I think I was playing as the Bulls, and then we tried to play my team, but it was kind of bugging out and it wouldn't let me queue up, so we were already bug testing the game. So I wanted to start off here by doing my career, and what I want to do with this is I kind of want to recreate a character that I interestingly played in like NBA 2K11. Now this wasn't when it first came out. This was like many years after. For some reason I was just going back and trying some of the older games and doing it like in single player. So I made this character, which I even use the same name here, right? Named Zeg Ray. And Zeg is his first name, Z-E-G, and his last name is Ray, R-A-Y, for whatever reason. And then I made him as tall as possible, which in that game was like 7'5". I made him as big as possible, like heavy. He was like 300 something pounds. This game didn't let me do that. So it was like 7'4" and like only 200 something pounds, which seemed kind of low. But no, the point is he's as big as possible, as tall as possible, and he was meant to be like a defensive anchor. So I didn't want to like ball hog or score every point. Right, I could score at times, but and I even built him stat wise, like away from scoring. Like I did all his blocking, defensive stats. I did all his rebounding, maybe even like a little outlet passing and stuff like that. So I wanted him to do all the utility things without needing the ball. So even as I'm playing on, it's like a helper type character, right? You're like a support if it was like a MOBA or something. So I'm playing with the AI, right, in 2K11 my career type scenario, right? So I'm playing with the AI, and I don't need the ball, I don't want the ball, I don't have scoring capability, especially early on, until I really build up the character, make it better. So I'm putting everything into, you know, I'm getting block shots for which I don't need the ball, I'm getting rebounds for which I don't need the ball, I'm just tall in general. Right, so I'm defensive minded. I'm doing all the utility things that, again, don't require you to have the ball. So, again, if you're going to be a shot blocker, you're going to be a rebounder, you're going to be doing putbacks, offensive rebounds, you're going to be just outlet passing, you're going to be setting screens, you're going to just be defending, helping. So I like that as a concept because you don't really need the ball, so I was letting the AI shine, and they could handle most of the scoring, and then I'll just help and clean things up in a different way. And that's almost how Wilt played at the end of his career with the Lakers. He would only average like 17 points, but they would be like on 70+% field goal shooting, and he'd be super efficient, and he'd be getting rebounds and putbacks, and, you know, just like the usage rate there is going to be very low. It's like the Klay Thompson effect. You don't need the ball, but you can still be highly effective, and even more so there because, again, you're getting 25 rebounds, many of which offensive, and you don't need the ball for that. Right? And right, you're doing that off ball, just doing the dirty work. You're getting blocks, you're playing good defense, you're doing outlet passes, which Wilt was a great passer. You're doing you know, efficient scoring. You don't need plays called for you. You'll get 17 just off putbacks and, you know, little runouts or whatever. So it's an interesting concept. So I almost want to bring that character that I made there to this. So he's 7'4", he's as big as he can possibly be, and I can just kind of go straight up, and I can get blocks, and I could, you know, again, I'll be outlet passing, I'll be blocking, I'll be playing defense, I'll be rebounding, I'll be getting putbacks, but I won't necessarily need the ball, and I don't necessarily need to score. And what this addresses is actually probably one issue that people complain about a lot online. I don't often play the MyPlayer mode in these games anyway, but the issue is probably that people ball hog a lot, like they're gonna, you know, they're just going to keep jacking up bad shots, and they'll never give you the ball or whatever. So in this case, I don't even mind that, or I almost even prefer that, because I'm trying to be an ancillary type dude. two-way crafty masher. Like, in a way, I almost messed it up because I gave him too much scoring inside capability. I almost don't even want that. Right, like close shot and stuff. I should have just done rebounding and defense. I don't think I even did rebounding. Why do we have 2 of them? Snowy owls. Wait, that time is totally off too, because it wasn't 5 o'clock. It was like 7, or maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, it was, because I was still playing the game, but not the mode. So I'm 60 overall, even though it's weird, because when I first made the character, what is that anime? Why is he doing that animation? When I first made the character, it was like a 99 overall that it made me build to, but then I couldn't do it all the way. Oh, he won't let me score in my own basket. I like sort of the RP element behind this, though. Like, you're going to build up your own... Well, he can't even dunk? What is this? He can't run and dunk, apparently. But no, I like the idea of building up from the bottom here, right? Like, I wouldn't want to start with a 99 overall, even if I could. And that's the weird thing about me. Like, that's why business model, microtransaction type stuff doesn't work on me, because I say this with card games all the time. Like, I kind of dribble too well, though. This isn't how it should be as somebody who's all about, like, what is this dribbling? This makes it seem like I'm a... What is this? I shouldn't be able to do this. But no, in that first game I played, I was losing the ball a lot. Just as soon as I'd catch it, I'd just lose it, or I would sort of I miss like every shot, but I still got like a teammate B grade as a teammate, because again, you're doing all those other ancillary things. So it's like playing a healer in a game, right? Like, nobody wants to do it, but if I enjoy it, like, you're helping people without being the center of attention, basically. But no, you dribble kind of too easily. This is not how it should feel for this type of player that I have. Nor does he even look 7'4". Is this even the same guy? Like, what's happening? What is this? Yeah, well, who is this guy? This can't be 7'4". What the fuck is going on? Yeah, like, who even is this guy? This is not what I was playing as last time. But what I was trying to say is the fact that I forgot. Like, you're basically trying to do it in such a way that... Oh yeah, like, I would want to build up and work towards something. Like, I'm playing a card game. Oh, people want to just buy the best cards to make the best deck. Right, buy packs and stuff. But I wouldn't do that. I would say, like, okay, just I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to work towards something. So over the course of time, I would want something to work towards, building up a collection. You always have something to work towards. I'm very confused because this doesn't seem like MyPlayer at all, or I don't even remember. Like, this is some generic player that would be... He doesn't look 7'4" at all. Like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, like, you can decorate your place, and maybe, you know, over the course of the playthrough, there'll be like some RP elements. I like that it does that. In fact, it makes me think of the old classic Chris Smooth videos when he first started and was still putting a lot of effort into his videos. Not to bash him now, but he would play this game, Test Drive Unlimited. This is maybe like a little known trivia fact, or whatever. People who are fans of him would know it, but he would play Test Drive Unlimited, and he would make it look like his character was driving to the game, right, in his My Career thing. So at first you might think, oh, that must be part of the game. Wow, that's a cool feature. Or he's like walking around in Grand Theft Auto, right, and it makes it look like that's his player. So none of that is actually in the game. He was just playing GTA and recording that and then showing it as if, oh, look, this is me just walking into the game, and on the way somebody beat somebody else up. Like, that is actually ingenious. If you look at some of his early videos that I assume they're still up, I would hope so. It's like, he would do it in such an organic way, like, oh, today on the way to the game, I saw some guy beat some girl up on the street, and it was like him walking in GTA 4, and like he's making it seem like that's actually part of his gameplay and story, even though it's just him playing GTA and fitting that in. Or like even Test Drive Unlimited, this is me driving to the game in my new car that I just bought on this salary. Really, he would make like a whole story out of it. That's truly very, very inspired, kind of, you know, he's actually like role playing with it. It's so creative and so awesome. Right, it's just something you don't see as much anymore. Yeah, I want to do like different modes maybe every time. So I can kind of rotate. So I did like 2 different modes last time. Neighbor goods, open source. What is the point of all this? Shirts, bottoms. Oh, that's kind of cool though. See, even this you might think is stupid and microtransaction bait, but I don't mind doing that. What is that? Event center. Triple threat park. Like there's almost too much to worry about here. Like it's kind of sensory overload the way that games do. Like if you go into a game, like let's say you've never played GTA Online before, if you go into it now, it's just like sensory overload. There'll be a million pop-ups, a million different things. Oh, now we have alien weapons and this and that. It's like, dude, even if you have been playing the game, you would be a little bit overwhelmed, but you know what I mean? Like it's just too much. I hate these things too. I don't need to hear that shit. Although I'm kind of curious what it would say here.
Okay, tell me about the event center, Chris.
Absolutely, Alexis. The event center is the place to be when you want to mix things up a little bit. Play in a variety of signature events that switch up on a regular basis.
Check your event calendar to see what's available. There are usually a few different options each season.
That's right. Some of the themed events are amazing. It's basketball, but maybe not in the way that they imagine.
Let's not forget about...
Let's appreciate all the, you know, I like the whole RP elements of this. Like, oh, you could be riding on your skateboard or a bike or something. Oh, is that Kobe? I can't even tell. That shows you it's a bad fucking statue. Almost as bad as the Dwayne Wade one. Or I didn't like the pose that they chose for him in that, which supposedly he chose, but I still don't care. I'm going to be objective about it. Like, I don't really like... A lot of NBA statues are actually pretty shitty, I must admit. The Wade one got clowned on, obviously, a lot. Where it doesn't look like him at all. Or he looks like old as hell. They made him look super old. There were still 60 overall, although I don't understand how, because I thought I even put some points into something. Right? Didn't I do this or what? So I don't like that I did the close shot. What I wanted to do was... See, I don't want to be a stretch player, and I don't want to defend the stretch either, which is going to get me in trouble. But, like, I want to be like a traditional old school big, like... Either I'm going to score in the paint, or I'm going to guard in the paint. I don't really want to do anything else. So I want to rebound. Do I have enough for all this shit? Wait. No, but wait, what was it saying? But no, oh, I get it now. I finally understand. That was my max. Oh, that even sucks more then, though, because... Fuck. Yeah, like standing dunk and close shot. Because I don't really want those. I kind of messed up. I wanted it to be more like the passive type player that I was talking about. Perimeter defense, steal, block is going to be 99 max. And what else do we have? Defensive. Yeah, these are shit. Like, what is this? So I'm never going to be a good rebounder. I could always make another character, but I'm just kind of disappointed how I did this. What do I really care about right now? I just like the passive nature of that. Like well, I can't do it though. What are these upgrades? What is it saying? It keeps saying that and then it went away. Off-ball pest. Improves the player's ability to bump and harass offense off the ball. 76 interior defense or 86. Wait, but... It's assuming that I'm... It's assuming that I have the ability to do that when I don't. Right, whatever. I can't afford it. So let's just go and do what we're going to do. Or let me pick a game mode. Like, what are all these? Starting 5. What is this? I just want to find like a different game mode every time. So we did some of these last time, right? Or maybe I didn't. They make these places look like a movie theater or some shit. I don't know. I like the overall production value and presentation, but it is sort of that sensory overload effect. Like when the game just came out, I'm cutting in line. Look at me. So what even is this? I don't know. Wait. Oh, like I'm going to be playing on a team? Wait. So I'll be controlling my player, but I'll be playing along with the team against another team, I guess. So if I lose this, I have to... Which again, this will be dynamic for each of these because... Okay, dude. Yeah, I said I don't want to be a stretch defender. But no, what I was saying is if I lose this one, this will count as the thing. This is kind of a fun mode. Or they got rid of that mode, I think. The legend mode. I was going to say I have a 99 close shot, but that's just the potential. He's really going to do that. Okay, dude. You know, just get carried by your team, though. It's definitely possible here. Yeah, I was open there. Oh, and one. That makes me look like I'm actually a good player, but I'm really not. That's just one of the few stats that I have. Can't hit a free throw. I just gotta, again, shut him down. He's gonna shoot a 3. You already know it. There's no way, bro. What is with these people and their releases, man? I'm getting fucked. Oh, look at that. Look at the confidence there. Look at him. He was so, like, bewildered by that. Go ahead. Be a stretch big. Everybody's fucking Dirk Nowitzki, man. Dude, come on. Go. Give it to me. Give it. Give it. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm forcing it a little bit. Like, why are we even getting the ball so much? You got fucking Giannis out here. Oh, come on. That's what I hate. The modern positionless game. Everybody's a stretch. Giannis, what are you doing? Yeah, how about Giannis actually just do what he normally does and actually be good at the game? Here, I'll give you a screen. Go. He doesn't want anything to do with my screen. Do something. What is he doing? Why is he playing like that? Like, they should play more normally and then... No, I can easily get it. Come on, man. I was open mismatch. You know he's just going to jack it up. You already know it. I like this mode, actually, because it makes it more organic than just going 1v1 against somebody. He's still going to be cheesing it, but you can rely on your team and work around certain things. I can't do anything with that. Like, literally, my guy has cement feet. You can't do shit with it. This way you don't have to worry about, like, other real player teammates. Like, I don't mind losing. It's just like, I hate what he's doing. I despise the style of play. I don't want to see them fucking jacking up jump shots, man. Or I guess I'm assuming he's a center, but... What? Again, I'm not even trying to do anything, really, but they're so bad. Why can't you do anything? Nobody gives a shit about my screens, man. Why can't they just make a shot though sometimes? All right, I can't even fucking catch the ball. I give up. I mean, the guy's too good. What is his rating even? I'll still play it out, but I'll accept it. Take a screen, man. Take it. He's going away from it. I mean, it's maybe a bit of a bad matchup too, because you wouldn't really want Giannis to be with a player like this. You would want a stretch player to go along with like, I can't even walk up the court. I can't even keep up with him. My guy's gonna get tired. Like, this is a very shitty thing.
Don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Giannis wants to be like Steph Curry over here. He's not getting inside. He's not doing anything. Like, what is this? I can't really blame the AI because I'm doing the same thing too. Or I mean, like, you know, your opponent's dealing with it too.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time.
It's amazing how much of an impact and difference I can make. It's like,
Look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
you know, the fact that he's jacking up jump shots. He's playing like a guard, even though he's not. Like, look at how they move. That's what kind of bugs me. The movement of people is like, I don't know. Like, even the way I was dribbling at the beginning there, but I guess that wasn't me. I don't even want the ball. That's the thing. But I can't get rebounds and shit against this guy either. I give up. I mean, you can have it. I'm not gonna rage quit, but because this is the only MyPlayer game we get, so I'll accept it. Got to be something I can do, like. Yeah, that's the kind of playmaking you gotta go. It's just crazy though. Like, how has he made 25? How is he making every shot with a hand in his face? It doesn't matter. Like, this just isn't even fun. You can't do that, man.
All over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's MP.
I don't know how that even really worked, but
He's got 8.
it's just too much though. Like, he can just do whatever he wants. He'll just jack it up. Now you should get like a transition Giannis thing, but Giannis isn't doing anything. Although that's impressive. I don't know how he did that. Even though I'm trying to be like a passive player, I have like all our points, but it seems like they're deferring to you in a way that they shouldn't do. I'm a 60 overall. I'm like Thanasis over here. I could easily have done that. I could have easily have made that.
I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Back to Giannis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
You know, just sometimes give them space and give them room to work. And I mean, he's a god. He's a god of his release. Like, I get it, man. You're good at your release. It shouldn't be 100% guaranteed like that, though. I can't get that release of the thing either. But yeah, why is it up to me to not only am I not necessarily scoring enough, but also I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. But I'm also like, getting in the way, I guess, of other people scoring somehow. Like, how could it make that much of a difference? But he is scoring like every point. Okay, so yeah, that's what I mean. Like, just actually do something normal, that like what you would normally do.
Also known as the Creek Freak. I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
I don't like that. Like, it's not real, right? Even the best players ever don't do that every single possession, every single time. Right? That's not how it works. That was good, but let me try to defend him, but the way he's moving is goofy as hell. He's breaking my ankles even though I'm not even doing anything. Like, I wasn't even trying to chase him or move or do anything. Like, I don't get what he's even supposed to be. Like, what position is he? What anything is he?
Plays it up.
He just moves like a demon.
MP's got 37.
That's a confident, bad young man right there. MP, unafraid to show off his handle.
Here's Ray.
Feel like I got him jumping like a clown that he is.
Throws it down.
Fundamentals went out. Not all this shot jacking nonsense that he's doing.
Was ferocious.
I mean, can he miss a release? Like, is he hacking or something? Even if your release is perfect on an open shot with a good rating, you should still miss it 1 out of 10 times or something.
At the right time.
Here's MP.
What are these moves that I'm even doing?
MP's got
Like, I don't even feel too bad about it, but I just can't stop the guy. Like, there's nothing you can do with him. I defer to him. I give him credit. There's nothing I can do with that. I don't understand even. My guy is not fast enough. He cannot keep up with that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Anthony.
Where did that come from?
The dunk and the
Who is that?
powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on MP. The Bucks.
This guy's player is clearly better rated than mine, but he's also just a lot better than me, period. What is he even doing?
He's out there to do his job and get results.
I've gotten a couple steals on him, but
Putting on a big show.
He's off from 17.
yeah, who is that dude who like went crazy in Game 7 of the finals there
So it's the Atlanta
for the Pacers?
having no problems at all.
Some role player started to make every shot. Yeah, he's got a mod as 43. You know, just normal gameplay. It's fine.
Blowout in progress.
I mean, look, man.
We'll be back with you shortly.
I don't know what's happening.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far,
Like, I'm playing just solid, normal. Even this is extreme. Why do I have 14 points when you got Giannis and you got other players? Like, why is it necessary to do it like this?
the 3 from MP.
I mean, I don't know what to do. I can't do anything. I literally, you might say jump at it, but you can't. He's moving like a fucking...
This game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
Oh, that's good, though, that he went up with strength against
Was there.
contest.
Was so sure of himself attacking the goal.
Or that's even what they keep calling both of us, I guess, too, MP.
The 3 from Anthony. Johnson with the rebound. Smooth save.
Again, I'm playing a little more sim-like, but not really.
The 3 from MP.
Like, what do you want me to do with that?
3 for Atlanta.
Either he's hacking with that shot release, or
Defend, especially
I don't know. The way it's designed is just not fun.
It's MP, top of the key. The Bucks working the ball around. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And here's Anthony from the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
Like, you shouldn't have to be involved in every play either.
And a wide open look for MP.
Is it wide open? He's kind of fading.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And stolen.
I mean, I hate those, like, where I just catch it and it's automatically gone. There's nothing I could even do with that.
Ricochet in the corner. And the 3
Or maybe I have some input lag, but I think this player just has brain input lag and he's just slow like that, clumsy. Because I don't want it to be like, oh, this guy's like Wemby because he's 7'4". I don't want it to be like that because
MP out to Anthony. And he gets the whistle for the 3.
I don't want it to be like that because I don't want to be a stretch player. I don't want to hit jump shots.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much, whether it's getting...
Seems like he's lagging a little now, but I wouldn't use that as an excuse.
Gotta do it as a unit.
MP
I wasn't really ready for that otherwise.
picks him up defensively.
I mean, I can't blame Giannis for missing that, but I can kind of blame him for taking that. Yeah, he's moving weird. Look how he's moving.
Outside Daniel.
I don't like that. I don't care what your statting is, your levels are. They move like they're on skates or something, like just floating around. That's not how it works.
Bucks now to the middle. He's looking for MP and finds
I mean, if you have a mismatch like that, you can always get it.
MP's got 18 points.
And his stroke has been dead
I mean, again, let the guy have his moment. He's the best player in 2K ever, I guess.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out
You would just wait with patience, even though I got a couple 3-second calls.
Where you like your shots to
Like, I'm doing okay. Why is it even D plus? How is it D plus? I have like almost all our points on 77% shooting. I guess I'm not doing anything else though, or it's because, oh, my defense is bad, even though you literally can't do anything. Like, maybe I don't understand.
here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Kicks it out to MP. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Anthony. Misses the jumper.
Okay, so what we're trying, although the one difference with this character in the 2K11 one, besides the fact that he's 7'4" instead of 7'5", and beside the fact that he's like 200 something pounds instead of 300 something pounds, is the fact that he's actually black, even though that one was white. Not that that matters, but I just remember
You're not going to
he looked goofy as hell too, that guy.
a hand in the face.
Or it was like the default kind of thing that I used. Why does he keep taking jump shots? I mean, he made it, but yeah, I have a D plus, even though I have 20 of our 28 points, 77% field goal shooting.
his decision-making, especially recognizing when to rise and fire.
I mean, it's just so frustrating. I don't know what to do with the guy.
Pass to MP. Back to Giannis. Down low. And the rebound.
Now, that was like a dunk moment, dunk animation, but it didn't work. Or like when you're that wide open. Yeah, Giannis is playing like a fucking jump shooter or something.
Quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Hawks ahead. And there have been
That's a great struggle with 2K games sometimes, is like
as we get going.
you want to try to make it like sim basketball, but you can't because it just feels like a clown show. Which, to be fair, that's sort of how the league actually is. It's somewhat accurate. In fact, speaking of Chris Smoove, there was something funny that you can identify from some of his older videos. There would be these videos of like Steve Kerr hitting fading threes, or Curry, you know, going crazy, right? And him complaining about the shot clock cheese, right? But
Outside Daniels. Rizachet wide open.
But in hindsight, so this is like, oh, he's playing 2K13, and oh, Curry's doing 3-point cheese, like as he calls it, right? Oh, he's cheesing from 3, and that's not realistic, or that's not good. But the reality is that actually kind of predicted the future. You look at, oh, this little good player Curry hitting a bunch of threes and shot, you know, 3-point cheese and jacking up crazy amount of threes. Oh, that's just how people play online. But reality
Pass to MP.
is, he just letting me score one, and I can't even still do it. Like, oh, that's just people cheesing online. Of course they're going to take advantage, but that's not really how it is in real life. But actually it was like that in real life. So in a way, the 2K cheese in like 2K13, 12, whatever it was, actually predicted the future of what the Warriors would be like and what the league would be like. Like, oh, you'd be crazy to jack up this many threes and to make this many and take like low quality shots. But that actually is what happened. That actually is what happened, because, so again, in a weird way, the 3-point cheese that people complained about in earlier 2K games actually predicted the future. And he's typing out a mean message to me in PS chat or whatever, or it could even be crossplay. I just hate that. Like, I don't know. I don't care. It's just not fun.
Defense has got to do a better job.
I guess I really just don't like stretch bigs.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on defense.
I'm so satisfied. Like, I played well.
Great catch.
I got some good shots in. Like, I wasn't trying to be a scorer. I got 0 rebounds because he's not missing shots. So,
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's
but no, he's almost doing it on purpose now. He's just letting me do it. Again, we'll do the. I like this though. See, we could have. I almost want to play another game, but not with him. But now I can't because.
Letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
And here's MP for 3. And so onto the
Yeah, I would be open still. I would be open. But I keep trying to go up for
the rebound.
Who is named Ray that you would normally be able to say that? Because they would say that too in 2K11, right? They would say Ray when he goes up. Yeah, if it's never a perfect release, he won't get it. But he's wide open. He's wide open. Oh shit, good team ball. Yeah, I'm getting double teamed. I have 26 points on 65% shooting, but I have a bad teammate grade. So I just want you to appreciate this. Like, this isn't real. This never happens, right? This is not how the game works, because even Klay Thompson or the best shooters are not going to make every shot or every game like that. Even if they're open, even, you know, it just doesn't work that way. This is too much of like a sure thing. You're treating it like an exact science, but it's not like that.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
When it matters most, even though it doesn't matter at all right now.
Huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Rizashea.
Yeah, see, that's a Giannis type play. He hasn't made enough of those, maybe because I'm clogging up the paint, but
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game.
no, it's the defense. I just can't with this guy. I don't think you realize how bad this either MyPlayer is, or there's nothing I can do, man. The guy moves like a fucking clown. I do have the standing dunk, although again, a lot of that is just potential. That shows you how little I played this mode, that I didn't even understand how that works, or maybe they don't all work like that, but it's showing you like my potential. That was what the 99 overall means, not the what I currently have. He's still doing that shit. Bad manners. I'm not even mad about it. It doesn't even bother me, because he was just jacking it up, and it's all right. Well, I kind of wanted to see what rating actually was his player. I'm fine with that. See, I had fun. I had a decent game. I was doing some interesting things. We're building towards, working towards our progress, right? I don't get upset about stuff like that. It's just more stupid because, again, that style of play is just not interesting to me, but I can't even argue with it because I can't even argue with it because of the, well, my head hit that. No. Argue, like, it's the way the game kind of is played, with Jokic hitting these crazy, you know, fading threes and stuff. So since I lost as MyPlayer, I have to retire to my quarters, right? Permadeath challenge of the day failed, and so now I have to go back. That's a fun way to do it, right? Every session can be like that. I could do MyPlayer the whole time if I win every game, right, and get on a good streak. But since I failed to do that, it should have a button where you can like sit. Event info, phone, camera, squad up, quest challenges, sprint. Wait, what was phone? Hold on. Oh, phone here. Yeah, speaking of GTA, a lot of the things people would have joked about too, like, oh, we got to make this more sim-like, is exactly what they actually would do here. But yeah, for RP purposes, let me actually sit in my fucking chair. Come on. Move, rotate, squat up, interact. Like, with what, though? Like, only with the hollow, stupid things. So yeah, we'll retire for the evening because we lost from this mode. Then we'll go to... I don't know. I like the whole vibe of that, though. Even though I lost, even though that guy was jacking out shots, we're going to work towards our quest of trying to do sim ball and actually get something to feel somewhat realistic and, you know, It's just annoying. I don't know. Whatever. So we'll do the play now online, and we'll recap what we lost badly in that. Play now online, and then what I'll do is I will, if I lose, I'll do my team. Or I guess, or I'll try again because it wouldn't let me queue up last time. It was just making me wait, searching for opponent forever. But no, it's I didn't even play a single game of it. I just was waiting in the queue with my WNBA only team that I was trying to make. But the point is that if I start winning too much, then I never get a chance to play the other modes. Then I might switch it and say, oh, if I win a game, then I'll switch the mode. If I lose a game, then I won't switch the mode, or just whether I win or lose, I can switch the mode. But for now, I'll do it until I lose. Which, of course, is never going to happen. So we lost one here, 42-67, which is a little bit annoying because I forget what exactly. He hit a lot of threes. I forget exactly what the issue was. He was hitting his releases like crazy too. So I don't know if people are cheating. They have some sort of special stick, or I don't know how it works, or they're just good with the releases apparently. I mean, you could say, oh, the game just came out, but they could know the release from the same thing. I kind of want to go in order just like that. Sometimes I would switch to the other tier though. Like I would lose as a tier 3, then I would play as a tier 2, and then tier 1. So why am I not doing that now? Huh. I don't even know myself. Like, I guess I'll just do it that way. I'll just go tier 3 all the way, and then tier 2 and tier 1 like that. Or again, in older games, it would work kind of like like it would say you have to win X number of games in each tier. Like tier 3, you have to win 2 in tier 3, win 2 in this and that. So that would give you a reason to switch. But for now, I don't mind doing it like this.
Shot from 16.
Something was happening with the camera last time too. That was a little bit annoying.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we
So let's try to make it like sim ball, which often this mode is actually the closest to it. The MyPlayer, as you saw, is just crazy, and the players are way too good and stuff. And my team is also crazy with the, you know, black dark matter and this and that. So, you know, this mode is often the most sim-like because the players are at least realistic versions of themselves and whatnot. I'm the type of guy who always rides the big, so Porzingis or whoever would always be my best player there instead. Yeah, see, this will feel more like just a normal regular game, whether I win or lose, fine. Compared to, wait, Porzingis is on the Hawks now? What is that? Okay, at least it was a good quality shot, and you just assume everybody can shoot threes now. Whereas before, that was some element of strategy, like, oh, you have to know kind of who can shoot and who can and play around that. But yeah, like, MyPlayer will always be janky because you have...
To the paint. Here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. And he was camped in the
Oh, come on, that's not my fault. I passed it, gave him time to get out. But... again, MyPlayer, you'll have crazy 99 builds doing crazy things, hitting threes, moving like a demon. And then even this matchup I don't like because of the size, but I don't change settings. That's part of my challenge. But no,
can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
back to Porzingis. Marked it down low that time.
really, since when is it that punishing? That's weird. People have posted me up for like an hour like that before. What the fuck? Why is LeBron moving like that? This is like young LeBron. This isn't how he is now.
It's just athleticism working against that kind of length.
Back to Porzingis.
I'll just cheese with Porzingis the whole time, and I can even turn him into a stretch big the way that he actually is.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses,
Come on.
how dangerous can this guy be?
But no, I don't like shooting threes even, so that sometimes makes it difficult for me. I played as the Bulls the first game, we lost. But yeah, I was trying to get that point out, but this guy kept triggering me. My player is going to consist of crazy movement pattern, centers moving like guards, 99 speed, jacking up threes, hitting every shot. You know, so that won't feel sim-like at all. Wait, that was just input lag, honestly. And then my team is going to be all 99s, crazy, you know, jacked out stuff. This is the only mode that could feel realistic, which it still didn't, like in that first game, where the guy got his release so good with everybody that I can't even deal with this. Something is almost like input lagging me out.
They've got an emerging star in Jalen Johnson, one of the best defensive players in the league, and Dyson Daniels, and both of those guys, I think, haven't even come close.
You can just bully with Porzingis all day, all right? It's the sort of matchup you just can't deal with, but I'll keep... I don't know what's happening with LeBron. He's not moving like he actually does in real life at all. I'm telling you, he does not move like that anymore with the speed and everything.
Hawks trail by 4. Outside Rizachet. Pass to Porzingis. Daniels outside. Back to Porzingis. Here's Rizachet.
Oh, come on. I got him sort of jumping and shit, too.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Oh, that was a good... That was a good recovery, but... He's wearing, like, the old Minneapolis Lakers jerseys, I think. The one that I play on, the historic team that I always get my ass beat on with Elgin Baylor and stuff. Is he can't shoot threes for shit or anything.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by
I can still settle this down, but the way he's getting some of these transition baskets is kind of crazy, or he's hitting releases left and right. I always get triggered when people are this good with releases. Like, why is it? Good ball movement. The commentator jinxes me. Like,
There's 39 seconds left to play in the
they have some history though. Nice drama. The fact of
fires it. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hawks trail by 8 to the inside. And a slam.
I'll just score every point with Porzingis, which I don't like doing that, but nobody else can do anything. Or I don't trust them, especially in terms of jump shots. Something feels slow about this. Like, I don't know. I won't make an excuse, but maybe some little input lag or some shit.
And here's Young. No made baskets yet. Pass to Okongwu. Up and over Doncic.
Okay, I don't know what I was trying to do.
Finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shoot.
A lot of just the LeBron transition shit we gotta stop.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one.
Yeah, I just don't trust the threes.
Game has been going for Los Angeles.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break play.
I don't know if he's even a three-point shooter, but again, I just assume everybody is. The era where bigs can shoot better than guards, like Embiid and Simmons and shit. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
First 2 points. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range. And if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches...
Luke Kennard, obviously, the one dude's favorite player.
I wish I had that coaching when I played.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship it's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to
What was I saying?
each other and everybody else around us. Back over to you.
Oh, Extra Crispy's Detroit fan. His favorite player is fucking Luke Kennard. He would always go crazy about it.
It's rebounded
He's up by 10, which is hard for me to believe, but
The Lakers captured the 3 seed last
I don't know why he didn't just go to the rim there.
differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season.
He's getting all these other releases too, the paint type shit. That normally these shots you'd miss, I guess. I don't like the emphasis on the shot thing inside as much.
Here's Newell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in
His brother Gabe still owes us Half-Life 3 over here. Ha ha ha.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Over Young.
I mean, that is a nightmare mismatch normally because
By 10. Pass to Young. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson.
I was actually trying to cancel that and pass it. I didn't have confidence that he would do that, or that he would make that.
Well, that would cut into the deficit.
I even recovered and did a contest too.
Drops it from range.
a go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burying these long-range missiles.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt.
This is not starting off too good, but people are hitting their releases like crazy, so there's nothing I can do about it.
Minutes gone by. Pass to Okongwu.
Where's Porzingis when you need him?
6 to shoot. Stripped away. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Doncic with it. And it's Young picking him up.
Wow, that would have been crazy if he made that.
Hawks trail by 11. Now Johnson. Uses
I get those kind of fast breaks and hesitation type layups. Only a 9-point game. I can come back, but again, I don't trust the threes. I don't trust the defense here. He's taking some bad shots here and there. Give me a 3. Give me a 3.
outside Young.
He keeps falling for those little pumps. So, what am I, Tyler Hero, where he gets those 2 pumps back to back? That's one of the funniest, best clips ever from anything. I love that. Tyler Hero will pump once, one guy jumps, then somebody else comes, he pumps again.
Despite the fact that he's
That is amazing.
it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
We got to watch out for the LeBron fast break craziness that clearly
Hawks trail by 9.
he has some advantage here.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they're trying to nip my Porzingis cheese in the butt early, but how
Well, oftentimes illegal screens
how
gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Good D by Daniels. Here's Atlanta with the ball.
you know, how is that even my fault, really?
Back to Daniels. Here's Johnson. And here's Porzingis. Porzingis putting
So he's gonna do his work, and again, I always tend to make big shine. I guess the example of that is I always would say,
he gets. Vincent outside. Off target with the 3.
I would do that like with the historic Celtics. My best player, leading scorer, would always be
Takes it inside. Here's Porzingis.
my best player would always be Kevin McHale, not Larry Bird. So it shows you if I was a coach, that's what I would emphasize. There's no way, man.
Now here's
Come on, we gotta slow him down. Aiden's not too good.
covered by Johnson.
He's gonna do some shit.
James.
The way he's doing these moves is crazy with James. Like this is like young LeBron. He found the fountain of youth over here.
Make a comeback. Ouch. That's certainly a big time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Inside. Rizashay, no good.
Yeah, they're glazing LeBron a bit too much. Look at how he's moving, man.
Now here's Doncic.
All right, he's starting to miss a little bit, but he's still crazy. He's hit so many good releases. I guess I shouldn't be so surprised that he would.
Right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're
The issue is not that he's hitting releases; it's that I'm not. But when you're just starting, you're not going to know all these, or you know, whatever. Maybe for certain teams, certain players, you might have that.
hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
There is like some input lag. I was trying to pass like an hour before that happened.
Outside Rizashay. Now Porzingis puts the move on. Doncic grabs the miss.
But I guess I got the release wrong, even though that should be a make 100 times out of 100.
James inside. Over Rizachet.
I don't know what's going on. I can't do this.
Shooting, so he'll take 2 free.
Even though I said this is more like the sim mode, I can't. Yeah. Miss a fucking free throw choker.
He might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Oh, now even the commentators are glazing him.
Global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard.
Sometimes I just want them to keep going and they don't.
Really, in any sport.
Pass to Johnson. To the inside. Daniels.
He just falls for those fakes so easily. So it's still only a 6-point game. So we can easily come back, right? We have plenty of time. I just need to bring help because I can't guard one-on-one right now. I just can't do it.
To find himself a shot.
He's taking kind of questionable shots, so I can live with that. I wouldn't mind shooting a 3, but somehow it just doesn't work because I don't know. I don't trust it as much as I complain about 3s sometimes.
Here's Reeves.
Taking all bad shots. What's happening?
Here's Porzingis. Operating
There's your history with the fucking... But no, some of the bigs are too fast. Like, why was I able to do that? Go up the field so easily with Porzingis. But no, like, they paying back your old Dallas buddy.
maybe alter some of the game plan
I'm somebody who really likes Porzingis. Like, I don't have anything against him.
for the Lakers.
I don't...
12-point lead earlier. Shoots over Young.
Oh, he's just throwing now.
No good. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Young.
Old man James can't hang with Trey. I like this too because like you learn their style of play over the course of the game and you kind of adjust, even though I don't make coach adjustments. Oh shit!
Out to Hachimura.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna blow by my bitch ass.
Right side. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. And so it's Atlanta with it. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw.
All right, we tie the game. Look at that. Look at the comeback, but we gotta keep it up.
Putting on a scoring clinic, guys.
I live with that. I live with that.
For him, they would not be in this game.
Yeah, Braun is not properly designed here. Why is Porzingis so fast? What the fuck?
Eastern Finals
Look at it. It's a bug. He's moving like a fucking bunny or something. Look at him. He's not that fast.
way to make another
The unicorn. Yeah, he's galloping like a unicorn. What the fuck is this? I swear to God. This is why I like having this on video. I'm even benefiting from it, but that ain't right, dude.
Keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope
It's cheese with Porzingis. I don't give a fuck. LeBron's moving like he's 20 years younger, so
not just the league, but the purity of the game.
there's something wrong with the speed sliders in this game. I'm telling you. That is not right. Even the MyPlayer dude was cheesing me like that. Yeah, here we go. We got a lockdown D, lockdown D. Only guy who's going to score on me is LeBron because he moves like a fucking demon.
What a talent.
Let him do the FU3 if he wants.
And again, the Lakers, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Here's Porzingis.
I don't understand how that meter works. Like, I'm even looking at it and I don't know.
To stop the run. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
I like the score meter in this game, though.
Off in this one. He is
Looks very clear, very nice.
Down low. Pass to
I wouldn't mind shooting jump shots with the bigs, but I can't, or with anybody.
to the paint.
Oh, look at that.
And
Hey, I don't know how that works. I can't explain it.
by 3.
I'm,
Ice. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA. He completely dictates the pace from the opening tip.
I like that term, dictate the pace. Like, that's what a lot of great players do. LeBron does that.
To Rizachet.
Like what he did against the Warriors in 2015, even with his best 2 teammates
Left in the third
hurt.
quarter.
He
The shot by Johnson, no good.
he made it so that he put up crazy stats and was actually able to do some shit. Like,
James from the arc.
that's like a FU3 attempt. What is happening all of a sudden now?
Left side Rizachet. Pass to Porzingis. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
This is a bit of a sloppy quarter, but I did make it back in here. In fact, I even had a little cushion breathing room, and now it's starting to fade away.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock.
Yeah, some of the movement, though, is wild. I don't know. Why is everything a foul, man?
He got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just the fact that Smart is so shitty with the ball makes the defender play him even.
Yeah, I would defend Porzingis. What the fuck?
That is disappointing. He is someone they
I would defend Porzingis' honor. Like, he's a really good player now. He's a champion. He's terrific.
To the middle.
I have no problem with him, basically.
Vanderbilt. No good. And we've just
Look how he said no good, like it's the end of the game. That was a good, spirited comeback. See, I sort of learned his style of play a little bit over the course of the game. Or he just started to take bad shots, honestly, or start missing his releases, which I don't get it. But he was making some tough ones earlier.
Here's Reeves.
Like, see, he was hitting some of those before.
The Hawks leading.
But yeah, I can't do anything with Trey. I just can't even. Oh my god.
Here's Vanderbilt. And a Kongwu
That was a
with the
good
block.
recovery.
Here's Newell. Young with it. Trey quick on the take. A Kongwu inside.
I don't understand. I don't get it. You used to be able to make stuff like that. 'Cause you have a mismatch, good position. I don't understand.
To take the lead. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Alexander Walker. Misses.
That's one where you almost hope for a foul, but I can live with that. It's okay.
Los Angeles with it. Here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'll hit like a mid-range and hit the release, green, and there's nothing I can do.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree.
That was a long stretch where neither of us seemed to score for a while.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. So
But yeah, some weird things are happening, especially the speed. I don't know.
and here from Alley.
I was able to
It kind of goes up and down. It goes really fast sometimes too. There's like a lag switch effect.
that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And it's Koloko with a rebound.
Yeah, some of these release things I just don't even understand, but
Doncic on the wing. Lets it go from 14.
I can accept that. I mean, I can accept that. Sort of just moving back and forth, but I can live with it.
So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Here's Young. And there's a whistle. That's
I can't do anything with Trey. I don't know. I don't like these guards sometimes.
foul of the game.
Is really what Trey would do is just take a bad three and just make it.
Great fourth quarter. Just give it up 2 points.
Right. He would, like, how does this game work? It should be more forgiving when you're that wide open with a good player. Like, I don't want the releases to dictate everything, even though they are skill based.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside, Alexander Walker. Now Johnson.
Can we not get Porzingis in here though, please? Because, like, I'm trying not to mess with the coaching too much, but like, what is this, dude?
Pulling the whole.
Should you not have him in for the end of this game?
Here's Doncic.
All right, here we go. This was more intense than I had any business. Why do they play off like that? Why? Wait, what?
This is the layup.
The mind game.
So it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Young.
Can this guy shoot or not, man?
Outside Johnson. Porzingis.
I like his dunking ability. I was more so just expecting to take layups, but since I can't hit the releases and it's being punishing, I guess.
Competitiveness that he plays with.
He does that little weird back and forth, but it doesn't always work for him.
Hawks leading. Now Johnson. Now Young.
Dude, that's the kind of green that I want. Where like it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter when you're that close and when you have a mismatch and all that. Oh, fuck, because I tried to do that contest with the dude.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
You're like, why is that not a legitimate thing? Not even that it has to go in, but
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
someone's trying to foul him there.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And at this point, the defense is daring.
Oh, it's less time than I thought there
I think
was.
we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Here's Young.
Guess who's gonna get it though? If not, Porzingis here.
Now Johnson. Rebounded by Ayton. And they'll get another chance. And so
Look at that, diving on the floor. Porzingis, the MVP. One feature I miss in these games that I always say is the it used to show like the player of the game, especially in my team, like, and it would show like a little highlight reel. It would just like, and it would always be Dwayne Wade on mine. Oh, how do you know you weren't gonna miss one? I was gonna miss one and you make it 3 or something. That was a good comeback. I like that. We started off a little sloppy. What you might think is like, oh, you know, I started using different defensive settings, but I didn't change them. Or, oh, I'm letting CPU play defense, which I sort of switch sometimes a little bit, but mainly I'm trying to play on ball. It's just sometimes they need help because the bigs don't do what I want them to do, right? They'll kind of fade out too much. That's the main change to the modern era. It's not just, oh, you're shooting more threes, right? You could live with that. But it's the fact that the bigs shoot threes and they pull the other bigs who normally guard the paint out so much, right? That it makes it very weird. We won that, which means I could do another one. And can I play as the Hawks again? Because I hate that feature where they say you can't play as... Wait. Oh, you have to queue up first before you can even play. Decide who you play as, which is interesting. I don't mind that part, but now like it won't let me play as the Hawks again until I win or until I play like 5 more games or something. That's kind of a dumb feature. You should be able to play as the same team over and over if you want. That's the whole, in part, the point of this format, like where I try to see how many I can win in a row with one before I lose, and then I have to change. I have to switch after I lose. In a way, that seems really old school and really cheese because I don't think I took or made like a single jump shot and I scored everything in the paint. Like, it's so dumb. It'll show you the stats here, but it won't show you the full box score. So I have a 0 for 4 and he was 2 for 7. Points to the paint 44 out of 45. Like, isn't that stupid? But you can say, oh, maybe that's how they're guarding it, but that's kind of my preferred style of play, but it's also kind of stupid. Let's see if we can play as the same team. I guess probably not. That's so dumb. So go with the Hornets. I kind of like their new logo. It's new-ish, right? I forget. Yeah, Jordan finally sold it, so you have, you know, finally the worst owner in sports is gone, I guess, or whatever. Like, it shows you it's not as easy as you think to build a team, so in Jordan's case, it makes him look bad to where, oh, that looks beautiful, the Magic one. That looks amazing. I think I had seen that last time, and I even said I've never seen that before. That looks amazing. You don't need to say the name of it. Like, that's just beautiful. The logo speaks for itself. So I'm 1-1. Obviously, we lost as the Bulls, and then we won as the Hawks. Even though I'm not playing like you really should. Again, I just don't trust the threes, and I don't understand the release. Like, that's part of the reason why too. Like, just in principle, okay, it's easier to score in the paint, right? Higher percentage shots. Although nowadays that doesn't really equate because if you shoot even 35 to 40% from 3, it ends up being better than. They never fixed that cheese play at the beginning that you can do. Right, like where one guy just goes straight to the paint and he's wide open at the beginning. But it's a situation where See, there's nobody in the paint. Nobody guards the paint. Like, I hate that.
Carroll throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Plumlee. Oh, misses the dunk.
Can you imagine that, dude? What a clown team.
Here's Suggs. And out of bounds.
What kind of goofy matchup is this? But no, it's like, you know, you don't trust
About a minute played here so far.
you don't trust the jump shots because, okay, you're new to the game, you're just starting to play it, whatever. But also,
A nice way to start. Makes his first one.
that blue is kind of weird though. See how you can barely see the score on the Magic? That blue is kind of too thick, too dark. No, no, no.
Here's Wagner. And the dunk.
Guy reminds me of Scott Skiles or something, how he looks.
Right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That
What I'm trying to say is that
Not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Ball. 5 to shoot. Rebounded by Suggs. It's hard to stop a 6'10" wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have 2 of them, Grant.
Yeah, the numbers remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
the point is that
Alley from the sideline.
you don't trust the releases because you're just starting to play the game, or you might not be that familiar with that team, but also just my overall principle of believing in the
Point forward.
it's more efficient to score in the paint.
We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Brian?
I'm not really too big a fan of some of these players on the Magic. I don't find them too, they're like weird. They have like weird styles of play that
Carroll just attacking the rim.
you should be able to make that, but I can't hit the release.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Payne. And it's thrown.
Yeah, you got no bigs in the paint, just nothing.
Loving the ball movement.
Here's Ball.
And look at how my bigs get a burst of speed sometimes in a way that's kind of goofy.
Back to Plumlee.
I'm really relying on fucking Plumlee over here.
Miller left side.
But look how he split them. That was a deserved thing.
There's a minute 47.
I
left
split
in the
them.
first quarter here. Pass to Wagner.
He doesn't seem to like shooting threes either, though.
Here's Banchero.
But yeah, I mean, you can just bully me in the paint. This team sucks inside.
Attempts.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Is he really 6'10"? I didn't know he's even that tall.
Charles Lee. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Well, yeah, that's what's starting to happen. Is like we'll see a lineup, right? This is the ideal modern or futuristic NBA lineup. You have 1 through 5, and they're all 6'9" plus, and they're all almost 7 feet. So 1 through 5 is all 6'9". They're all athletic. They're all dunkers. They're all shooters. They can all stretch the floor, right? Everybody can do everything. So then what do you do?
Making some changes.
Right, you have a player like Jokic at 1 through 5, although he's kind of still weird of a build. It'd be something even better than that.
Here's Plumlee. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
This is not looking too good.
To the hoop.
Yeah, this inside, man. Nobody, you could say it's my fault for letting them get by me sometimes, but nobody is guarding the paint, man.
I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And I can't figure out how to score with this fucking team.
In a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Plumlee. Outside Sexton. And here's Ball. No made baskets yet. And they'll turn
Damn, I can't figure this team out.
a shot clock violation.
We saw the comeback last game though, so it's fine. But I have to sit on the bigs a little bit because they cannot play the game. They blow by you, it's just over. Like, let him get a jump shot or something.
Pass to Isaac. A
See, when
chance
I control the bigs, I always stop them. But
to the right side. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. To the middle. They need this. It's tipped. Here's Plumlee. He hits it.
I don't know how that even happened, but
Plumlee's got his second basket.
Some loud hustle points right there. My goodness.
What if it goes? Oh, he got it.
damn, it almost went in. All right, so we can still control this a little, but it's that really blow by. Nobody helps in the. Nobody's ever there. Like, if okay, they blow by me, I accept that, but nobody wants to go back to the paint, which is maybe the modern state of the game. But this team seems to just suck ass, though. Not that the Magic is so good either, but
Takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
he's hitting a perfect release there, which I don't understand. I genuinely don't get how those work, and I almost don't even care.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee.
Like, how can it be that hard to hit an open three? Like, I don't get it.
He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Franz Wagner.
Come on, we need Mason Plumlee to carry me again, as much as I rely on the bigs. And in a weird way, size still does dictate things. Like, you have a lot of these wing players who are tall, right, who come into fruition.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
These releases just don't even make sense to me, man.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
I don't know how I missed that shot either. Fuck me.
Off the glass.
Okay. Whatever. The point is the Hawks are still alive, but we can't play as them, so it's really annoying because I like to try to get in a rhythm with one team and really make it work, but
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter.
you recovered pretty well, which is surprising there.
By 10.
What the fuck, man?
Carroll in the post.
What the fuck?
Basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, can LaMelo do something? Like, I don't know how to use this guy, man.
Breakdown for the Magic.
Early on, we've seen them throwing their weight around in the low post, scoring a lot of points with physical.
His release is kind of nice, though. It's very fast.
Now the Magic with it.
That's one of the big secrets, actually, to being a great shooter. Sometimes it's just if you have a fast release,
Suggs.
like
The Hornets pull
Curry does.
will grant a wrist injury, hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright. for
Yeah, that was
him.
Jordan's
He'll have every
last pick, I think.
opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
They're kind of bullying me with the layups in the paint. Like, this team cannot guard anything.
Now in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Down low. To win the cold spell.
See, that looked like a more generous shot meter for a second.
Leading by 15. The kick out to Banchero.
I don't know how they're bullying me in the paint this hard.
Back to Wagner. Banchero right side.
We're bringing double teams for, like, effectively guards
Down.
in the paint, like, just posting up. I give up.
So aggressive. And
I mean, this team is just dumpster tier. There's one thing, I go get tier 3 team, but you need, like, a, I had Porzingis at least with the Hawks.
When you go off one hand and one foot.
I cannot figure out for the life of me how to hit a fucking jump shot. Like, it'd be easier for me to hit these in real life than in the game.
back to Suggs. Pass to Carter. Kicks it out to Wagner.
But no, he's bullying these players in the paint to a degree that I can't even believe.
Here's Carter. Guarded by Miller. Orlando.
Good recoveries. Okay. Okay.
Has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as.
And I like that knee-jerk reaction of the auto timeout. I score once for the first time in, like, the whole game in, like, 10 minutes, and they call a timeout.
Magic with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
I'm kind of stunned by just the way it's going. Oh, wow.
The three-pointer goes.
Okay.
He's got 6 in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Ball no good.
There was like no release on that one, I feel like.
Space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see.
You gotta always make them think they're gonna get an opening and then get it at the last second, but you cannot, and that's not even an issue with this team, it's just the AI in general. It won't, the bigs won't guard the paint.
I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Kind of crazy though how he's bullying me like that.
To the inside. Back to Miller. Three-pointer, Bridges.
Like these should be good open shots. I don't understand.
Here's Bain. From the strike.
What was that? He just threw it off the side.
The period up by a staggering 23 points. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
That is mind-boggling.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Ball outside. Pass to Plumlee. Out to Bridges.
Oh, good move, baseline.
Bridges has got 6.
He was so sure that I wasn't going to do that.
Small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or
He doesn't have the confidence to hit it 3 either, but
and on the other end, lots of times you're matched up.
oh, look at how I'm like kind of locked in now, but
Now Ball hasn't got
fucking trying to force it.
for 3. They get the rebound. The kick out to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Bain.
Oh shit, now my phone died so I can't even see chat.
Seems to take a play off.
I guess I can leave it on my computer just to chat itself because
Oh, and there's the shot. So 2 free throws for him.
if I
Well, Clark, what's something
like here, I should try to learn the shot meter. It's really that unfair and that punishing that you have to. It's impossible, man. I can't figure it out. I swear to God, I can't get that. That's actually really hard to do. This is what Pokemon needs, is like fucking action commands like in Paper Mario. I always say that.
His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a
That is a hard thing to do, man.
Not that time. It was easy there.
Let me just try to practice my releases, I guess.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Give him like an hour to do that.
Oh, a dunk and a foul.
Look how excited and
House move.
amazing.
Got a chance for one more at the line.
Look at how the commentators glazing, getting so excited, like he makes a massive dunk to cut the lead to 24.
And one unfortunate
Amazing.
for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number.
Yeah, I feel like players move too fast and they recover too easily in a way that's not realistic. You'll get from the 3-point line to there in like 1 second.
Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Ball no good. Now here's Jones. Puts up a 3.
He's hitting these releases. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Jones has got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensively,
Maybe I overestimate too much that everybody's a shooter.
you've got to
Although if he
find
does
more
quit out,
to a shooter.
then that still counts as a win for me.
Ball by Charlotte.
Not that I really want to play as Charlotte again, but Jesus
In
Christ.
this final half of play. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching.
Okay, he can't shoot, so I can at least accept that.
You teach with communication.
Like, I want to see how big the shot meters are for some of these players. Like Curry's or somebody. How can it be this bad?
A new school approach. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Banchero. He's got 13.
I mean, they've been unbelievable at scoring inside with these non-centers, non-bigs.
And they're gonna count
That's the kind of shot meter I like, and that's how it should be inside at least. But
play.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a
I
way
can't get it even on a free throw. Like, I don't understand, man.
Intuitiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Suggs, no good.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Outside for Sexton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. From the right block. Pass to Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get off the shot.
I like those quick dunks. I mean, that's at least good.
Great D. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Outside Bain. That one falls.
Weird ass shit he's doing in the paint. Almost something like I would do.
And even if he
But something about this doesn't feel right.
out there, Bain can still do damage.
Weird. He spins right into it. That's awesome.
Special delivery for the defense.
Man, he just took the contact and still.
Yeah, I can't hit a jump shot. I can't figure out even how to try to do that.
Way up there.
See, they even move away. I try to take over the big and come to help, but then they...
You know, on the drive, so
Okay, that was my fault, but they'll move away from trying to help.
the defense, you don't want them knowing exactly what you're going to do.
These post-ups are fucking nasty, though.
Pull it in. And he ends that fast
Yeah, let's try to practice a shot meter because I can't get it.
textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
That is crazy, man. How tiny some of those meters are. That seems really unfair.
Concanipple was used as a floor spacer, a guy who is lethal from range.
What does
But he
LaMelo
shows
even
signs
do
of
in real life? I can't do shit with
plays
him.
and crash the glass as well.
Over to the wing. Back to ball. Pass to Diabate. And the ball
He
is
doesn't
tied
seem
up.
as smooth as you'd expect.
Here's Knipple.
Apparently that was an accident and I didn't even know what I was doing. Maybe you have to do something with the stick that I'm not realizing.
Ending the quarter on a
I'm just using the button and it must be using the stick too.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pass to Smith. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Bataze. Outside Jones. There's the drive. And here's Isaac.
So weird. Like, I've been sort of lazy on defense and stuff too, but he's made some pretty unexpected shots.
To the paint. Here's McNeely.
Yeah, some of these quick dunk animations are actually pretty favorable though.
knew exactly where his teammate would be.
Going on a crazy run now to
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game.
Number 21, Moritz Wagner.
Ball outside. To the inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
You can't make brain neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
so fucking bad though. The only thing I like about this team is the logo. Not that it's entirely that fault, but usually my calling card is at least defense. Like I can always live with that, but that's why partly the historic teams are more fun because it'll be like not everybody can shoot, so
A three-point barrage. They came out gunning.
I really can't hit those. I can't do it.
Here's the Silva.
It takes some practice. I don't know. I think looking at the meter actually makes it worse for me. If I just did it like on some sort of weird instinct of their shot arc or otherwise, it could be good, but I don't know.
Headed to the line to shoot a pair. After two
So at least it gives me a chance to check out my team as I'm showing you this permadeath game mode thing that like every time I lose a game mode, I have to switch to the next one.
Now that they have some experience, they've added some talent.
Those dunks are kind of exactly what I want, though.
Continue to progress towards
I mean, you can't be giving up 50 points, even if I played badly on offense too.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Black. Back to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. Orlando again missing. Here's Charlotte now. They swipe it.
What a weird fucking... Alright.
From behind the arc. The Hornets pull it in.
Like, if it's not a perfect release, does that mean it just never goes in from the perimeter? Because it should still sometimes go in.
Nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Plumlee.
Weird. Like, some of these animations are just weird. He's right there, but I'm still just dunking it. It's not like Plumlee's a very good player. Although he has, you know, he's not a star or something, but he's hung around still for a very long time.
And here's Howard. And he makes
He definitely can't guard shit either.
first points of the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Fuck. We pass it off the backboard.
Jones with the ball.
I'm just trying to spam pass. 'Cause, you know, you might think, oh, that's great ball movement. Like the commentators even keep saying that, but it's more like you're at a loss for even what to do.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Black.
You're trying to find an option, but there just isn't an option.
Black, no good. From about 19.
Yeah, I can't hit a release to save my life.
Magic ball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Magic.
Wow, the commentator's trying to bury me. It wasn't even as close as it seemed as the score, even though it's not close at all.
Almost like watching a cat play with a mouse.
Oh, that's that weird thing that I kept doing in 25, where I...
Even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Suggs.
And his activity level on defense, self-evident, racking up steals, deflections. I mean, he was a handful tonight.
Back to Plumlee. Three-pointer, Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Yeah, those releases are crazy. I can't even figure out.
44 seconds left.
I guess I expect everybody to just have a more generous window, or it's just something you have to get used to. Or again, the visual presentation of it is so bad that I feel like...
Pass to Bridges. Back to ball. To the middle.
those dunks are the only thing you're going to get, which are maybe too generous at times. Like, is Plumlee really that good at dunking that quickly? And even, Porzingis was doing it, but...
Jones feels it out. Jacks up a three. Plumlee pulls down.
I will show sports with you. But yeah, see, like, even the way he moved there, Plumlee doesn't move like that. I guarantee it. Like that smooth, fast. There's something weird about the movement in this game, I'm telling you. Especially for the bigs. Like, not every big moves like that. Again, Plumlee had 10 points. Nobody hit a three. I can't figure out releases. He was getting a lot of in the paint shit that surprised me, like the post ups and stuff by people. 55% to 36%. It doesn't seem as bad as it actually was, but I can accept that. Like, I'm not even surprised or mad about it. Let's go ahead. We'll switch to my team for the last thing. And I might only have the energy to do one, even whether I win or lose. But I could even continue it then into the next episode. Like, wherever I leave off, then I can say, okay, if I win this, then I can keep going until I lose, instead of resetting every time arbitrarily. So we can do it like that. So we'll try to queue up for one here, and unfortunately, last time it didn't work, so hopefully it'll work now. So the hardest part of this mode will just be finding a match, because it totally wasn't working the last time. But yeah, if we do find a match, again, it doesn't mean that every matchup is going to be so bad, or again, if these are the best players that you're going to have, then it won't be too triggering. We can also switch the game modes this way if we lose, but We're going to try the WNBA team because we don't even have an NBA team that I can use that's going to be all NBA players. So I'm trying to almost segregate it the way that it actually is in real life. It's not like it's, you know, it's weird that you would try to combine it here. I would rather have seen a WNBA play online mode, play now online thing. But no, is this mode just not going to work? Like, what the fuck is going on? That is so weird. Or maybe they disapprove of my lineup somehow. That is so annoying, man. Fuck. So, second time in a row, we've tried to queue up for this, and it just isn't working. I don't know what it could be. That's the problem. Maybe they're trying to match me against a similarly bad team, rating-wise, but they can't find one. I remember that from like one of my first 2K14 my team games. Like, we have like an all shitty bronze team, and then I hit like a game winner. Like Tim Duncan's there, like guarding the inbound, and so somehow his guy gets free, and it's like Kwame Brown or some really shitty player, and he hits like a game winner. So like Kwame Brown hits a game winner on Tim Duncan, sort of, and it's like, that's really, you know, how you're beating a team that has much better players. So what I wanted to do here was actually queue up, and I just can't seem to do it. I really don't know why. Yeah, that's gonna trigger people like you're getting cooked by some 96 WNBA player who certainly wouldn't be 96 in real life. So maybe I'll just not even try to do this. And sometimes I don't even like this mode, but again, I like to think this is a better time to do it. Like, what is it that's happening? I don't understand. Like, will it be more likely to find one now, even though I don't want to play like that? I don't even want to do that. Because I want it to be like, you know, all consistent. But I don't see what that would have to do with it. Again, maybe it's just that the team's so bad that it won't work. Or it won't find a team equally bad, but I don't even mind. Put me against somebody better. They do that all the time. Right, and you'll get destroyed. Like I just said, 2K14. Not that that was recent, but they would match you against much better teams, and it's kind of a psychological thing to try to get you to want to play, pay for microtransactions to improve your team and whatnot. Okay, I'll try with one of the other teams just to kind of do that, or otherwise I'll try a different game mode in this too, because I just don't get it. I don't understand why it's doing this. Okay, so it's something to do with that team then. They're discriminating against the women's team. Like, that team is just so bad that you can't do it. He has all very good players, but I have a couple good ones too, but they're going to be like the free agent type shit that doesn't last. 29 wins. This is basically an all NBA team, but it's just missing that takeover thing at the top is kind of obnoxious a little bit. That really looked like it was going to miss despite the excellent release.
Seattle on offense. Doncic left side. Pass to Chamberlain. And he slams it in one-handed.
This is the Lakers Wilt too, not even Prime Wilt. So many fallacies to do with Wilt, like I'm almost tired of discussing them. Basically, he's the GOAT. He would be the GOAT in any era. It doesn't matter.
Back to Randall. Seattle pulls it in.
Yeah, I feel like the movement and the speed of everything kind of changes up and down.
That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Chamberlain. The rebound by
I hate some of these releases inside, though. They seem to ruin the whole essence of it.
Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
going to work inside, outsmarting the defense.
Who do I even have here? I don't even know.
Here's Williams.
See, what happened there? What happened? It looked like there was a bigger window of green and then it went away.
Part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, BA. He's such an all-around player. He can guard.
He's gonna really be cooking me with Rubio with floaters and shit.
Score from anywhere on the court.
Pass to Chamberlain.
Or is that a WNBA player right there?
Carrington, covered by Rubio.
Wait a second. Or I guess not.
Outside Carrington. Clock at 4. Seattle needs to get off a shot here.
Is this the patience?
Led him to the lane.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism,
But no, I'm gonna have a lot harder time scoring in the paint and stuff because
some of the best in the world.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
I just don't trust the perimeter game at all. I hate it.
Pass to Doncic. The shot no good.
Yeah, those kind of things I just can't figure out. I don't know.
Milwaukee now.
I kind of hate the way they're forcing these releases on you, especially within the paint. The whole point of that is you're not supposed to worry about that as much.
1:02 left in the first. And
Oh wow, I just totally left him, but he still missed it.
Doncic outside. Here's the pick. On the take. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it to Doncic. Plenty of space.
See, that I got, but it not really too confident in it. Like, shouldn't that be a bigger window for such a great shooter with an open shot? Something just seems off. That's really hard to do.
And here's Durant.
Or it shouldn't have to be so perfect. What the fuck? It shouldn't have to be so perfect. Now, I didn't really jump at it. I just kind of put my hand up.
He's getting his first free throw
But
of the
okay.
game here. Free throw is good from Durant.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Here's Chamberlain.
You just wait. You just wait.
Chamberlain's got 6.
And they may have talked about shot selection.
Just like he's waited so long for the respect he deserves. The most disrespected, biggest fallacy shit I've ever seen.
Here's Randall.
What?
That's in there. Rubio.
Okay, good. You know, I don't really jump at things. I just kind of
Bucket of the game.
think I put my hands up and that's good enough so you don't overcommit.
Out in front.
Right, that's my whole principle that I don't believe you jump and then you give them too big of an opening. So, yeah, the issue was that we were playing as that other team, I guess.
Just joining us. We played through one
Which is
quarter.
dumb. Like, if I want to get destroyed, let me get destroyed.
To you from Milwaukee in this one.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe.
Like how they say that to the other team. Like,
They were off to the races, and you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
There's the double team with Rubio. Pass to Kolek from 12 feet.
like you'll never make that. You'll never be able to get that release.
Side 4. Toppin left side.
And see, Wilt's one of those like, oh, a big would never move like this, but he actually did move like that because he was smooth and he was,
One-handed
A nice wrinkle in Randall's game. He can make that.
he
The
was.
opening is there.
I didn't call that timeout.
timeout called by He's going to talk it over with his guys.
He was a track athlete and all this. Like, he really would do some of those crazy things, but he's one of the few guys that could do that.
Pass to Williams. Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, there is a
The ball around.
WNBA player there. Fuck me.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
So even though I like the emphasis on Wilt, I don't want to force it to him too much. I just
And we
can't
play
figure out anything else to
here in
do.
the second. Now here's Randall.
and there somehow Will went away.
Nothing the defense
Wait,
can do
what?
about that. Randall just powers it down.
Wait, I thought he was on the other side. How did he end up there? Was that like a bug? He like teleported. Even as I'm glazing his speed and everything, that was weird.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assists.
But he's getting injured over here. What is this chaos, man?
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Okay, it appears
Look at all the drama, dude.
and that does not look good.
Oh man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
It is impossible to hit this fucking thing. Or the fact that it goes in and then out of it again. I think that's what confuses me so much about it. It's not about hitting the release. It's that, oh, you can get it when it's early or you can get it when it's late. Like on the way up or on the way down. And that's dumb because...
Size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to.
Look out! Yeah, and once again, we are reminded these are the best athletes in the world.
They set the screen to the inside.
What?
It's intercepted.
Oh, look at him dive for it, though.
Moving it up. Ahead. Adams.
Yeah, I'm just cooked. I can't do shit, man.
Intelligent basketball. Forcing a turn.
These releases are so one-sided. Like, either you know them or you don't.
Pass to Williams.
Like, I can accept that it's a skill-based thing, but I just can't do it right now.
Here's Chamberlain. Adams grabs the miss. Toppin outside. Let's go with a three. Seattle pulls it in. Left side Carrington. Out left to the wing. Pass to Kolek. And here is Williams. 5 on the clock.
Oh, man. I'm trying to pass to the corner again. Yeah, I feel like that is an issue, too. Like, they recover too fast to the... Sometimes. You'll be in the paint and you'll recover in the amount of time it takes you to pass it. Or maybe because, oh, I don't icon pass. Maybe that's why.
The block just stops it cold and takes possession.
Or you could cheese with Wemby.
Wembanyama up top. Shot from inside.
He's like, how do you... Why should you have to hit the release there? That's so unfair.
Easy for Wembanyama. He feels
Like, it should be easier than that when it's such a mismatch.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes.
Oh, come on. I recovered to that pretty well.
By Toppin.
Just tremendous playmaking there. Moving it out for the three. That was a high-level pass.
And there's a 3-second
Oh, they're really good with the 3-second calls in this one. I feel like I could get away with that in other versions.
Just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
We've got 13 seconds left in the half. Over to the wing.
Wait, did they sub out Wemby because of that?
Here's Weatherspoon with 1 on the clock.
What a move. What was that? Crazy spin.
selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
Now he's playing full court for some reason.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now an update on Julius Randle from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation.
Collapsed lung. We're getting crazy shit going on. And I love random things like that you have no control over. Like, what? Did not he'll lose because of that? Even though you could say it's realistic to the game. I don't get it.
Certainly looks like it could be serious.
Like certain technical fouls or
This team may have to get used to
things like
playing
this.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury.
Oh, I'm getting some of them now, but they don't feel...
You were going to bounce back from.
And again, it shouldn't have to be excellent. It should just be good enough, slightly late, slightly early.
He created a
It seems too one-sided. Like, either you just get it or you don't.
Neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, BA. He completely dictates the pace.
I can accept my defeat here. It's fine. It's not like my team is even that bad though. I do have some high rated players just because they're like temporary, whatever, free agents and shit. At some point you got to hit those releases and stuff, but I also don't I don't trust it, or I don't think it should always be the issue that way. Those are the kind of releases I like, but you don't really have to do anything.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Seattle trails by 11. Bridges outside.
Oh, fuck, I had Will.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Toppin. Now Carrington launches it.
Oh shit, maybe I have something with his. You have to be able to hit those, but I can't. I don't trust it. Even as I'm doing it, I don't trust it. I hate this shot meter. I gotta look in the settings and see if you can change it. Just, I hate how it looks.
Williams grabs the board. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot.
It's just visually confusing because you have it and then it goes beyond it. Like, I get that you can be early or late, but it's just not good feedback. How is there not a 3-second call there? Like, I don't get what the fuck.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance, or he's just going to keep scoring down there.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside.
Are we getting weird dunk animations from Luka? Everybody has like an overpowered dunk. Everybody's too fast. And that's not even in my team. That's just overall. There was no need for him to go out like that. Fading out. This is nonsense gameplay.
Back to Bridges. Pass to Chamberlain.
Just cheese it with the dunks, but I can't guard or do shit right now. I keep underestimating Rubio, like I don't think he's gonna do anything, but he's good with the releases. I gotta give it to him, man. Gotta give it to him. See, how is that late? Like, I'm getting hacked. What is late about it? Yeah, the fact that it goes up and then comes down is bullshit. And I guess he'd rather be early than late, so at least it's a quicker release in theory, but I'm not even contesting it. Like, I'm just there, but man, all these fucking turnovers. Steven Adams for 3, but the thing is, in this mode, you never know. That'll be some 100 rated fucking dark matter Steven Adams.
What has them in front right now?
So we kind of pulled it a little bit close, but I can't really do anything because I'm not going to trust these releases enough. Try to cheese with Wemby. You could argue Wemby's better than Wilt in the sense at least he can hit threes. I can't really argue with the versatility, but not, you know, that's not a real thing. Like, yeah, some of these dunk animations are pretty generous too, but
7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Even they're saying, oh, they shouldn't be able to move like that, but it's at least that's something real for him. Just like there's a lot of players that move like they shouldn't be able to.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Just 4 to shoot. No good from 3. Seattle trails by 12. Williams outside. Outside Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
At least he does have to double there.
Six to shoot. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
What a luxury.
Yeah, they're gonna, commentators are gonna be all glazed. All glazed first team for Wemby.
Sir, that one goes.
Or they're glazing that, everything too. So I don't even mind this necessarily losing, but I don't know what to do with it. It's just
So both teams changing it up.
these releases just making me unable to do anything.
Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, Coach
That's like a
Williams
Shaq animation there where he's just getting him to
look at the numbers.
fall
Take it
over.
Possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank
I
you.
like that he was like stumbling over it.
1:46 left in the game. Now Adams. Durant. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Now Bridges. Here's the pass to Williams. Banks it home. Big shot.
He's getting so excited, the commentators, but it doesn't matter. There's nowhere near enough time. Like, we're not the Pacers this year from fucking...
Yes, sir.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Adams
I mean, like, I actually have to hit that release and I can make it there. He's just telling you it's not a very good quality shot, but...
misses the three.
Again, the commentator's acting like it's a big deal that he's missing.
Clean look.
Ooh, it misses.
I guess I did okay, but it's not like his team is better than mine as much as I just...
Oh, he missed the jumper. Seattle on offense.
Okay, that one's good. Sometimes it's in rhythm. I just don't trust it. I mean, I don't know. I'm always kind of like that, but...
And he drives in. Outside Rubio.
But then when they hit the releases like that, there's nothing I can do.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point.
Not even bad sportsmanship. It's just like...
Shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now Doncic.
Look at that goofy move. Look at that goofy in and out back move. And that wasn't bad sportsmanship. There was time on the clock still.
So Milwaukee wins it. A competitive game.
That was kind of annoying, but I should always make sure I look at the box score because it stupidly doesn't let you see that later. Like, it should let you see a history of the box score now. But it's a situation where I guess I didn't notice that before. It says WNBPA. I don't know what the P actually is or why they put that in there. They should put a C in there for Caitlin Clark because she practically owns the league. And in some ways, I've criticized that from a media perspective because it's like, it's a little bit too much. Like, is she a really good player? Yes. Did she deserve some of the hype? Obviously in college, yes. But it also is kind of stupid because, like, is she the best player in the WNBA even still statistically? Or I get it for her age and for being a rookie and stuff, it might be more impressive, but the point is there's a lot of other... Oh god, I have to update it. There's a lot of other really good players who never got that much credit or attention. So it is sort of the Alex Botez effect to a lesser degree because obviously she is world class, right? Caitlin Clark is world class, whereas Alex Botez is not. But the reality, what happened? Did it update or what? But the reality is that look how boring this logo is too. Like, no logos for the teams, no color, no nothing. This perfectly represents the WNBA, accurate representation. This is what it's like. Minnesota versus Indiana. Like, that's it. We don't get any color, any background. Like, I could make this shit in Paint in like 2 seconds. This is as bad as my fucking YouTube thumbnails. What the fuck is this? But no, the point is that again, it is a fallacy of the media in the sense that she deserves a certain amount of credit. She is good, but it goes too far. Now, some people might try to make that about all kind of other things, like, oh, it's about race or it's about something else. I don't really care about that aspect, but I'm saying it more just like it is a bit much, right? Like relative, okay, she's better than Angel Reese, and she's better than Cameron Brink, and she's better than Paige Beckers, right? Whatever. But is she that much better, right? It's sort of the same fallacy I use like with Michael Jordan or Kobe or other people, other players. It's like, let's say she's a 10 out of 10, which even that's debatable. Like, is she really the best in the league already? Is she winning the MVP? Is she like, you know, again, you don't expect that from a rookie, but given the amount of hype, like, okay, so who, and I won't even say I know who it is, who's the best player, but whoever's winning MVP or whoever's the best player in the league or whoever's winning a championship, right, finals MVP, that player should be getting as much credit then and attention as as Caitlin Clark, because, oh, they're actually better, or, you know, like, relatively, is she that much better than everyone else that justifies the disparity in attention? So the same thing, like Jordan. Is Jordan overrated or are other players underrated? How many times do you hear about Jordan versus Kareem? Now, even if you believe that Jordan is better than Kareem by a little bit, I guess at most, it wouldn't be by such a disparity as the media coverage between them, right? So, like, you hear about Jordan 100 times for every 10 times you hear about Kareem, honestly. Or that's how it's been over the years, or Wilt or other players. So is he really 10 times better? You would not say that, right? There's no way you would say that, no matter how much of a fan you are. You might say, okay, he's a little better, slightly better, but it shows the incentive behind it. The hype behind Jordan and Kobe and LeBron, those three ball handling wing players who, you know, 2s and 3s who handle the ball a lot, who bring the ball up the court, who have a flashy style of play to some extent, right? Athletic, kind of more in the limelight, who get more attention than a lot of the bigs. It's not because they're the best players, although they are obviously all-time great. It's because of their style of play, because of their position, because of their popularity, right? Whereas Kareem, oh, it's just the boring sky hook. It's not as sexy. But he's better than arguably 2 out of those 3 players. Right, I would have only said LeBron is better than him after breaking the scoring record. Right, that would have been the criteria that really did it for me. Until then, I would have had Kareem above LeBron. So if you want to say he's better than him now because of that, that's fine. But my point was that, yeah, like, again, the disparity in media coverage is not relative to the disparity in the players. Because, again, even if you think Jordan is better than Kareem, it's not by as much as the media would cover them. Even if you think Kobe is better than Hakeem Olajuwon, right, you don't hear about Hakeem at all, hardly ever, right? And yet, the most you hear about him is probably from Kenny telling him stories about how he said, bring me water, or whatever the jokes they make on Inside the NBA. Like, you hear more stories from players like that, but I'm saying, in general, you don't hear about Hakeem at all, and he's right on Kobe's level. I think he's better than Kobe, but, like, you know, that's the kind of player he is. So it shows you the incentive is BS, right? You're getting attention because, again, your style of play, it's, you know, entertaining or something, not actually based on how good. Even Tim Duncan, right? Let's use all 3 of those analogies, right? I could do a social experiment. Let's track the number of times that you hear about Jordan compared to Kareem, and you hear way more about Jordan, even though they're on the same level. Track the number of times you hear about Tim Duncan to LeBron, even though, again, you can say LeBron's better, but it's not by that much based on how much you hear about him compared to Tim Duncan. And then Kobe compared to Hakeem Olajuwon or Wilt, right? Even if you think he's better, he's not that much better. So it would be like you should be hearing about them a similar amount. So there's a clear discrimination against the positions. You could say, oh, it's because of their size, but it's not like LeBron is a small player. He's pretty big too. So, and they're all great athletes. So you want to consider athleticism an advantage too, not just height. Like, you know, you kind of look down on tall players because, oh, you think that makes it so easy, but it's kind of a silly argument. Like when James Harden was saying, oh, it would be nice to be big and dunk like Giannis, but that's part of the game, you know, like, it's not fair to say that because, yes, Harden obviously has a lot of skill and it's a lot harder to do what he's done over his career than what Giannis has done, arguably, although Giannis came in and he was kind of skinny and scrawny, so he has put in a lot of work to even get that physique, but the point is that in a physical athletic sport, to say that physical athletic advantages are unfair is stupid. Like, okay, that's, you know, and that's why the era argument makes no sense either, because it's like, oh, Wilt had certain advantages or certain players have advantages. It's like, so what? There, you know, you can't inject like a time traveling expectation and say, oh, but if he time traveled to today, then what would he do? But if players today time travel to back then, they wouldn't be as good as they are or the way they are, right? So like you say, let's take all the disadvantages. This is how you know Wilt is the GOAT, right? I'll say it in a single mic drop kind of statement, even though I've said it a million times and I've debunked the era fallacy a million times. Even if, like, you know Wilt is the GOAT because he's so great that not only do people have to discredit his era because he's too great to discredit himself, you would also say, let's take the disadvantages of Wilt's era that he was exposed to and suffered from, and compare it to the advantages of today that all the players have, and say that, oh, if the Wilt, who suffered from the disadvantages of that time period that made it supposedly so weak, came into this era with all the advantages that modern players have, that would somehow diminish him, even though it actually does the opposite. So you say, oh, well, that era had worse sneakers, they were falling apart at the seams and they were cheaper, and oh, it had worse hardwood floors and it was uncomfortable, and oh, you know, everybody was a plumber and a firefighter, which means they weren't making money and they didn't have personal gyms and trainers and special diets, and the food wasn't as nutritious and good as it is today, and you didn't have the money and resources and trainers and special facilities and medical staff, and medicine wasn't as advanced, and, you know, everything was worse, right? So you take those disadvantages and you say, oh, this player who had to deal with those disadvantages, if they were to come into today's game where the players have all these modern advantages that that player didn't have, not only are you not giving that player those modern advantages to make it fair and a level playing field, but you're even saying, let's take somebody who didn't have those advantages and who had disadvantages and compare them to people who have all these advantages, and then you'll say, oh, look, we might be a little better, or we might have some advantage, which isn't even true. Even if you did that experiment one-to-one, if you really look at what he was able to do physically, you know, he had a lot more skill than people realize, he would still be better than everybody. That's the funny thing. If you actually watch, there are clips of it, you know, thankfully some footage available on YouTube. If you actually look at what he could do, he would still be the best in the game at any time right now, just one-to-one. But you realize he's the GOAT because of how bogus that expectation is. You wouldn't say that with anything else. Like, again, let's take somebody from a time where they didn't have those advantages, or where they had disadvantages, and transport them here. Why don't we do it the other way then? Okay, let's take LeBron without all the modern advantages that he would have. Like, again, whatever you think it is that makes this era so much better. Better nutrition, better diets, better habits, better resources, better gyms, better trainers, better knowledge of the game, better just money, sneakers, facilities, you know, opportunities, all these kind of things, right? If you take away all those things, then would he be as good and physically imposing even as he is? Which it doesn't even work entirely that way, but you could say on average, okay, you know, you have certainly a number of impressive athletes, but that doesn't always mean that they're the best players either, right? Like, oh, somebody could win the dunk contest, like Aaron Gordon or somebody. Doesn't mean that they're Zach LaVine. Doesn't mean they're actually the best player. They're just a great athlete. So it's a situation where this is a long ass intro, but yeah, that's the way to say it. Like, take him with all the disadvantages compared to the modern advantages, and he would still win, but it's not fair because you would have to take away the modern advantages from modern players and give him the modern advantages the players have, and then do the comparison. Or maybe, you know, like, you're doing it in reverse, right? So it's a weird flex that you say, oh, well, we're better now because of all the advantages we have, but you're not really better. Take away those advantages and you might not be as good as them, or you'd be the same as them, right? Or again, give them those advantages and then compare, or take away your advantages and then compare. It's not fair to do it as a one-to-one. It's kind of like a morality and technology fallacy would be similar. Like, oh, you think you're so much better than people in the past, but if they had the technology you have, right, maybe they'd be different. Or maybe if you didn't have, you know, if you were in their position without the technology that you have and take for granted, right, you might be more like them. So whatever. Okay, let me that's why in part I like playing these games, because it gives me a chance to talk about some of these subjects that otherwise I wouldn't really do. Right, it's not really something that comes up very much. So you're glazing, obviously, the WNBA. Even here, they're trying to combine it with my team, which I'm gonna make fun of that a little bit, because again, so you're trying to tell me that she's a 96. No, she's a 96 and as good as Shea in any form of her life, right? And again, you can say, oh, but that's by WNBA standards, but it's not, because that's in my team. You know, I can tolerate. Why isn't she winning MVP in the NBA then and making way more money, you know, even than she has made from endorsements and stuff? Like, why not? But the point is that if, you know, I can tolerate Thon Maker being a 99 overall or some crazy version of him that we saw in other earlier games, I can tolerate like marginal players getting like a 99 crazy jacked out version, even though that's not realistic at all. And I always complain about that, how my team isn't sim basketball at all. But now you get something even worse, where now it's the WNBA players being glazed up like that in a way that's objectively, it's not even a hypothetical, like, oh, this player was never a 99, even if it's like their best version of them, it still wasn't that good, right? There's plenty of those kind of versions over the years that trigger me. Not so much that, oh, they have a great team and they have great players, that's fine, right? But the version, it's some... I'm trying to think of an example, like even again 2K25, we kept seeing that 100 rated Bam who moves like a bunny, right? 100 rated Bam Adebayo who moves like a bunny around the court. He's way too fast. This dude, it just triggers me, right? If it was somebody else, I could accept it, but so it's the same thing here. Like now it's a step below even that. Like WNBA players who clearly objectively aren't as good as NBA players rating wise, like you can't compare it 1-to-1, are now going to be compared like that. If they were that good, then why aren't they in the league, and why aren't they, you know, they're a lot, you know, they're not barred from doing that. Like, if you're good enough, then do it, right? Like, okay, then be a 96 overall in the NBA, which would mean you're as good as Shea, which means you're one of the best players in the league. Like, you know, that's clearly not true. So last time I did my little permanent game mode rotation, which I'll do kind of in every episode. So it just so happened that I lost in all three. So then I rotate back to the beginning of this episode. But it could be that if we had won, like the last thing we did, like my team, if I had won that game, I could continue that into the next episode, right? Until I lose. So the three modes that I do are, obviously I do my career, where I'm trying to build like this defensive minded center, where I can kind of play off ball and even play alongside Ballhog type players that there are a lot of online, where they can take all the shots. I don't need the ball. I can be effective in other ways. Like I can get blocks, I can get rebounds, I can play good defense, I can do outlet passes, I can set screens, I can do all the ancillary things that don't require me to have the ball, except for shoot. I kind of didn't want to be a jump shooter type, but again, I can get putbacks, I can get rebounds, I can get blocks, I can do outlet passes, I can do screens, I can do all these kind of things. That's kind of what I want to be, is like almost a ghost on the court, where your impact is felt, but you're not needing the ball or any usage rate at all. So I do that until I lose a game. I'll keep switching the modes even as well within the format. Like the last time we did whatever the first door was on the left, I'll try to figure out. So I'll do the next one at, like, where we play as a player on a team against another player on a team controlled by AI. Like, I forgot, but like, you know, it's like that legend mode used to be, except instead of playing as one of the players, you know, like, oh, we play as the Celtics, but instead of playing as Tatum, we play as ourselves, right? And then we have all the AI alongside us. So now we'll do a different mode than that in there. Then if I win, I can keep doing it. If I lose, if I win, I'll keep doing that same exact mode that I'm doing. So it'll be a committal to whatever mode that is. Either I lose in that mode, then that's gone, and then I move on to the next mode, the next overall game mode. It's kind of confusing, right? Mode within the mode. But we'll do, again, we'll do MyPlayer with whatever mode comes next in that until we lose. Then we move on to the Play Now Online, and I played that. I lost as the Kings, and then I won as the Hawks, and then I lost as somebody else. I lost very badly as Charlotte, so tier 3 teams. So again, if we lose as my career, my player, I'll play now online till I lose a game with whatever team comes next in tier 3. Then if I lose that, then I'll go to my team and play as the... I guess that one I can't rotate as much. No, I can still do it because like I did Showdown, so now I'll do something else, right? But I was trying to rotate between the teams, like a team of all WNBA players and then a team of all NBA players. So every other time I'll do each different team. But it was kind of... the game's kind of discriminating against the WNBA in the sense that it wasn't letting me queue up, maybe because the team is so low rated, it wants to find a better team to match me against, or like it wants me to be a better team so that it can match me against it. So the point is that you're able to I found a match immediately with the other team that's much higher rated with NBA players. So we'll start off here again. I'm trying to go for that style of play, which is interesting because I didn't make him exactly the way I wanted to. His rebounding isn't good enough. Some of the other things aren't good enough. But I will still try this. So again, we'll try to find whatever game mode comes next. I often don't play MyPlayer or My Career at all in these games, right? Almost all I do is either I play my team a little bit and complain about how much I don't like certain aspects of it, especially certain of the players and the cards that are unrealistic and not sim-like. And then I play now online a lot to do that permadeath team rotation, which I love, which is just like you know, play as a team until you lose and then move on to the next one. So I think it was this one that I did. I think this mode can everyone else see this too?
Unique venue here in the city.
Yeah, that's a pretty great way to put it, Alexis. What is Starting 5 all about? Well, you insert your MyPlayer into the starting lineup of an NBA team of...
Okay, that's the one we did, which was cool. I like the idea of that, but we got absolutely destroyed by somebody who's just jacking up, hitting green releases every time, and I can't even keep up with him. These are all just little cute things. Or what I didn't do is I didn't upgrade my dude, which I should be able to do because I don't see why I shouldn't be able to do that. See, I don't like when you have to go in menus for stuff like this. This should be something you can just do, like you have to go to a thing in the world and do it, right? Yeah, I should have it. Well, I have very little, but the thing I think I messed up was my rebounding. Because like close shot, okay, it's an 81. It can go up to 99. I didn't even want that as much, right? And standing dunk also can be there. But what I really want, again, block can be a 99. It's pretty high. I got a pretty sick block in one of the first games I played. Interior defense. But again, rebounding I messed up because... Rebounding I messed up because these should go up to 99 and they're not going to be that good at all. Right, so I should have traded the close shot for the rebounding based on the kind of passive thing I'm trying to do here. Why does it make it seem like, oh, you're buying something in a... because they want you to buy it with with real money, but... makes it feel so transactional and stupid. But... yeah, that was the one mistake, right? 74 rebounding. It's okay, but I just kind of wanted more emphasis on that, right? Trade the close shot and the standing dunk for those offensive rebound, defensive rebound. We did the starting 5, so let me just do whatever this is, the wreck. More like I'm gonna get wrecked because these people are all try-hard clowns with 99 overall players or something, which maybe that guy last time wasn't, but he was still clowning me. Quick game 3v3. Squads, no squads. Everybody had that fucking bear helmet though. I've been seeing that so much. But no, I do like the sim almost RP type element that this could bring, but it's maybe... I don't know. Or no, there's gonna be fucking copyright music and shit too. I uploaded my first episode of this and I saw that. Like, how am I still a 60 overall even though I put stats in? That should have made at least a difference of 1 point. Or I'm gonna get blacklisted and ignored by people. Everybody will leave because, oh, I'm a 60 overall, who's gonna hold them back? But no, it's like the there was copyright stuff in there, which, you know, it doesn't stop you from uploading the video, but it just kind of annoys you that I can't do anything about it. Like, how am I supposed to? Like, and people know this is a game that people stream a lot and stuff like that. Why they got to put all this music in there? You can turn it off like in the course of a game normally, but like, is that really their job? They're on 2K TV. Like, imagine saying that's your job. I work for 2K TV, and like to annoy people in the middle of fucking playing the game. Come on, man. How do I even leave the screen? I can't even cancel out. I'm trying to. So either I'm getting sort of blackballed by I'm Abdul Rauf from the original Steph Curry, which he was such a great shooter, but because he oh, now I can leave. That's unfortunate because, like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I don't have a squad, so that's the only bad thing. Yeah, there's gonna be like some elitism going on. Like, the game just came out like fucking what, 4 days ago. Right, but you're gonna get blackballed in here, or as soon as I leave, that happens. But they're not such high-rated players anyway. He's a high-flying three-point sniper, speedy sharpshooter, two-way mid-paint creator. See, what I want mine to say is like, I wonder what it would say if I did that. Like, you know, one-way defensive, passive anchor, just clown type player who anemic offensive, anemic defensive, passive ball hog complementer, right? Like a hype man, defensive hype man who just lets you hog the ball and take every shot, and I don't even care. That was actually emblematic of what this is about. I have a B plus teammate grade or something like that, right? And I didn't score a single point, and I even maybe missed one shot that I took. So like, just by simply defending and doing all that, even though I'm, you know, only defending and rebounding and blocking and stuff like that, I still have a teammate grade, a B teammate grade. Like, how am I doing that? By not scoring. So it's really an interesting thing. It's like one of these weird fascinations I have sometimes. Like in an RPG, I'll try to play. In a single player RPG, I'll try to play a healer sometimes. And you might think, like, what the fuck does that mean? How is that even possible? Because who are you healing? You're the main player, right? AI player, and he's going to be the best. A symbolic gesture that AI is better than people in every way. But no, it's like, that's kind of lame too. I don't want that shit. But at least he won't play like a total cheeser the way these clowns do. But no, my point is that, why do I keep going up and down like that? Or just because I'm so tall? Why can't it start now? Oh, waiting for opponents too. The point that I'm saying is, oh yeah, like in Skyrim, oh, I'll try to have a companion with me and use healing hands and heal them and not fight at all. And that would be good if the companions could actually die properly. Like, but they, you know, they go on the ground and then they kind of keel over and then they come back up. If they just straight up could die, then it would be more meaningful. So I try to heal them and I don't try to attack at all. And it's kind of satisfying because you're doing it like you're playing a role like in an MMO or something, but you're doing it in a single player game. So it is an intriguing idea that, like, so here you're doing that. You're like a character class that's like, I'm a pacifist with the basketball and I don't try to score at all ever. And I try to still have a major impact. I can block every shot. I can get every rebound. I can get offensive rebounds. I can get maybe putbacks. I could be allowed to do that. But again, without touching the ball or having a play run for me or really needing to handle the ball, I can do still so much. So we'll get carried by the AI 85 player, I guess. And so the thing is that took forever to find a match. Like, what the fuck? Maybe it's the same issue as my team. It's trying to match you against somebody who's like the same rating as you. Like, and everybody's higher rated right now. There's 80, 69, 86, 85, 73. Like, why is that? Why is everybody so high rated, man? Average teammate grade. Well, I had a game, or maybe not in this exact mode. Man, why does this shit take so long? So, you know, I'll try to shut everybody down inside. The problem is that they'll just jack up threes all day, which I don't want to play like a stretch because... Wait, where even am I? Oh, okay. I don't want to play like a stretch. I want to play like a traditional old school big. Okay, that was solid. This seems kind of like a little slower pace and more like whatever, not like some of the crazy modes. Again, my main goal is to try to go inside and try to stop them there, but yeah, see, just showing your presence, just your aura, your defensive aura. I don't know about the 3-second calls, if that's even going to play a part, but yeah, see, I like this. Just nice and calm and slow. And it's kind of an effective screen because I was doing it between them. I try not to sprint too much because this dude's not going to have the stamina for it, but I have our team's only 2 points though, as much as I'm saying that. So there's something about like mucking the game up that can be satisfying this fight. I'm very willing to give my team the ball and stuff. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to do something here that's like very creative and different than you might think. Again, I don't want the stretch thing. So if the big is a stretch, then he's not going to... If the big is a stretch, then he's not going to do shit. Like, I'm not going to try to guard him like that because I'm trying to play old school like that in terms of... Like, again, I'm not trying to guard the stretch, and I'm not trying to be a stretch myself. I'm trying to play an old school traditional. See, nobody's going to score inside. It's just not going to happen. My rebounding seems okay, but it's just because I'm so big. I mean, that kind of complements something. You know, would you rather be 7'5" as a 70 overall, or would you rather be like 6'11" as a 90 overall or something? Right, it might be better than you think. I was pretty open there, but okay. That's not even my fault, dude. Like, fucking... I don't even really want the ball in essence, but again, we can kind of muck it up, shut it down a bit. I don't have the confidence to really make that, though. If I could get stuff like that, it would be really good. Let him do it. I don't care. Fuck. Alright, see, this is what it devolves into, just like a 3-point contest. But that's fine, because again, you're not going to score inside on my watch. It's going to be fine. Even though I'm being forced to stretch a little bit. What is all these fucking fouls? They're trying to stop transition shit, but... Yeah, I respect the stretching, I guess, a little bit, but my character just moves so slow. Like, I almost want to get speed on the guy. He seems so clumsy and slow, man. Which I guess, given his size and weight being maxed out, would make a certain amount of sense, but... Come on. Is that my fault for not being able to pass that properly, or is it my fault for... their fault for... coughing it up, right, and not being able to catch it? I am open there. I am open there. Look at that. Look at that, dude. I was fucking wide open, you clown shit team. That's like a statement kind of violation. I'm just showing you, like, look how wide open I was for like an hour. I know the one time he passed it and I just passed it right back, but... one of those just run down the center of the floor type plays, but we got to watch the stretch shit that he keeps doing. Oh, that was good. That was nice. TJ McConnell type move over there. Okay, nice, smooth start. It's funny though. The one I'll shoot 100% from the field because I don't want the ball, but the one time you get it right, it's going to be when you're really wide open. This is a good recovery actually by everybody. But again, we're not going to score in the paint. Let them score in the paint and all. The one thing I am not doing very well either is like outlet passing for the fast break. Because again, I don't trust my passing ability, or I try to. Ah, fuck. Or at least if you're like there when somebody goes up, then the big's going to contest them and then you'll get the offensive rebound because, right, the big's contesting them. So then the rebound will be open for you. Oh, nice. He recovers. Times only C+, but again, I got to stop people more in the paint, but it's not as fun in this era, I guess, to play because everybody's going to be shooting threes and stuff anyway. Be like, come on, man. Getting cooked by the stretch thing, but I'm trying to... What? This is all it's going to be, that everybody's jacking up threes all the time. I don't even know what's going on with those releases, but I have 6 points and 75% shooting, even though I'm not trying to score. I mean, if he keeps jacking it up, that's fine, but that is so triggering, right? Like, you work your whole life on shot blocking, and you can't do shit with it. I gotta almost remake this character with the rebounding stats instead, but the stretching is gonna be annoying, man. Kind of baited him though into valuing that. Maybe doing that too much. Was that to save me from like going out of bounds as I'm doing that, or what? As a goofy catch. He's wide open. What is that? He's open. Nobody was there. I'm open. Oh, is he? He maybe called it because he's AFK. Why is he quitting? We're doing fine. This is actually pretty fun. See, I like this because not everybody is like a 99 overall and they're not making every shot. And my style of play is kind of, patient and gradual and realistic. You're not trying to be the hero. You're not trying to do everything. Right, but you're still having an impact, patience, This is, you know, the pace of this isn't as crazy as some things. So again, he's going to start doing the stretch thing. If you play somebody who's not a stretch, then it's a dream come true because you're not going to have to worry about that as much. Bro is just like a snail up the court, but it's okay. Oh, he's still going. DJ McConnell, move. Look at this. We're doing it fine. Oh, this stretch thing is gonna bother me. Yeah, in this day and age, everybody does everything. Everybody's a stretch, so I should be maybe setting more screen somewhat. Look at that, good instinct. See, like, again, I don't want to even have the ball, like I keep saying, but you have to have the instinct for it where at least when you're wide open, you have to respect everybody. That's what the best teams and coaches do. It's like, oh, some random role player who makes 5 points a game, but if he's open, right, you got to get it to him. Oh, shit. Some of these aren't even green releases, but see, like, my impact is felt. This is what I mean. My impact is felt. Now, is that them quitting, or I thought one of them quit on our team. Actually missing a rebound there. Oh, he had somebody there open. Or are they going to just troll the timeout? See how the pace of the game ends up, yeah, over time favoring us if we just kind of commit to what we're doing. Obviously, there's going to be some of this stretch capability. I don't even have to jump. I can just literally do the hands up, standstill defense like... Oh, it's actually me too. Wait, 42%. Oh, that's the overall team thing. You're gonna be doing that troll clap there. But the point is that what's happening? It's not letting me I don't know. I'm open there for a second. But yeah, it's maybe not fun when people start to quit out, but it's good. So we get another chance. Well, assuming I win, it's still a long way to go. I don't know what that was, but I like it. Yeah, recover it. Yeah. That could have almost been a foul. I maybe shouldn't jump like that, but I was almost going to lose the ball there. You didn't even have to foul. You get like a flash for a second where you're open, but just gotta like make the right decisions, right? The right instinct at the right time. It's not even about... I'm not getting rebounds anymore though, but you kind of, your presence alone, like I'm not doing a see, I was open there. I'm not doing like a box out button if, you know, I'm just doing it more normally. A lot of this I'm just getting carried by my size, honestly. See, it's like in the flow. You're not forcing it. You're not trying to do anything. You just let it come to you. That's one of the most important things. But it's easier. Oh shit! I'm actually giving up a score inside though, which was my rule. Challenge failed, or I'm trying not to let that happen. I gotta set screens more. No, but I can't believe I let somebody actually score in the paint, and that's my whole job. But again, the whole stretch big aspect is making me nervous. The hell is he waiting so long for? What? I mean, I'm right there. I hate those kind of shots where you're right. Contesting. Feel like my character is too slow and like awkward to actually do a screen. Yeah, I'm definitely a team player. I like what the style of play represents. He's gonna jack it up. That's all he's doing. Right, he's not. I don't know if this is an AI player or what, but he's not doing anything besides that. No way. Yeah, so you're still scaring him. You're scaring him. Nobody's gonna score it going straight up like that. The Roy Hibbert defense. When you're so tall, you can do that. You've had a couple bad possessions here, but we're shutting them down to some extent. Oh shit. Oh, you sort of cleared out for him. Sometimes you can't just always be in the paint because it's going to be too much then. Right, you'll be kind of blocking it for the guards and stuff. So that's the twofold purpose. Like, let the guards score in the paint now with all their penetration and shit. And let the big shoot outside. It's the inversion of what the game's all about, because the size advantage is supposed to make it easier to obviously do that. Score in the paint, but that one's not really my fault, but it didn't even happen. Yeah, I got to set screens more and box out more and stuff, but I mean, those kind of plays, you could feel like you can just get that shot anytime, so I don't know what's so special about it. Why is this guy bringing the ball up the court, too? I want to stay kind of in the mid-range so I can either go back to the paint, but I still feel ashamed that I let anybody score in the paint on my watch. 12, 10, 7, or no, 7 is just the defensive rebounds. I just hate that, though, as a big. I don't want the stretch thing to happen. Right, that's so lame. I don't want to have to be out at the three-point line, but... What? I like these that aren't even green releases that happen. What is he doing, man? Fucking clown J.R. Smith play. Even though I kind of was in that situation too, but it wasn't the same. Like, they were passing it with like 1 second and I have somebody on me. You gotta just be... No. Fuck. What the fuck, man? Oh, that's a deep three. Okay, some of this you just can't control, man. What are they doing, man? See, I would have been open there for a second. Yeah, we almost have to put some... Oh, man, they're coming back. How are they coming back? Oh, look at that quick shot. Look at that quick shot. Come on, no paint shit on my watch. No paint shit. But again, my dude's so slow, he can't do anything. It's just that gets in my way. The The stretch shit gets in my way because then you're always thinking about that. Maybe I kind of fucked him up there. I should have given him space, but what the fuck, man? Okay, good, good. Oh, fuck. Fuck. If somebody's even saying shoot that, but you can't. I mean, I can't make shit like that. Ah, fuck. Yeah, this is still pretty fun regardless of outcome, although I'm a little bit annoyed by it. Do I have to actually save the day and hit a clutch shot? Because I can't do anything on demand. It's all very reactive. It took me like an hour to do that, but it caught an animation. Everything this guy does is slow and deliberate, this player. Ain't no way, dude. It's hard to get blocks, really, but you're gonna get no. You're gonna get a lot of contests and shit. Okay, I can live with that. So again, just try to get a stop here. They made a pretty inspired comeback there, and again, I can't guard the stretch shit to save my life. Yeah, it could be open here. Or he's relatively open. I mean, I never have the confidence to pop shit like that, even when I'm doing play now online or something. I never do that. Where I'll just pop it through randomly. I'll always try to avoid it. I'm very old school like that. Oh, the paint shot is the more high percentage shot, so I want it. Fuck. Okay, so they still have a shot though. He was trying to dribble it out, but it's not such a short thing that, or they're doing it just to BM the shit. People do that even in other modes too. I mean, you could still make that shot. I mean, Derek Fisher type play. You won, and I might even be the MVP because I was doing more than I really wanted to. A minus, B plus, D minus, B plus, B plus, 5, 4, and 4. Statistically, mine was pretty good, right? Because just you're efficient, you're doing a lot of things at kind of opportune moments. Next, max overall, 87. You're 14, 10, and 1. 7 for 9. Pretty good. I'll live with that. Let's try to do like one more maybe. At least we get to do the same mode again now because I don't want to do it with the same exact people necessarily. Let's like give it a second. Although it'll probably end up being the same because nobody's playing this. Or like, can I go and upgrade my shit in the, like, how much did I get from that? Oh shit, I got quite a bit. I kind of like the idea of feeling like I have to do it in my room though. For some reason, like I can only upgrade my stats in my room. So let me go back to my room for RP purposes. Take a breather, take a smoke, whatever this guy does. Athletes can't smoke, but you know, just fucking upgrade something else. And it shouldn't be a 60 overall anymore, because again, I am adding to this. Even upgrading one stat a little bit should do that. Again, what I want more than anything is the rebounding, I guess. And the reason why I want that is because it just started too low and I didn't give it enough credit, so that was a mistake of mine. And again, it'll never be at what I want it to be, because again, with, I don't know, with the way that I'm not really trying to be a scorer, I don't really want the close shot to be that high. But okay, let's try it again. I'm a 61 overall now. I like that. We're making progress. This isn't so bad. Again, there'll be unfun style of play, but what you really want is ball hawking level 3 level creator.
It's Greg Anthony, Kevin Harlan, and Stan Van Gundy bringing in the commentary and reactions to NBA 2K20.
The way this guy moves, though, is goofy as hell. You can see that. Like, he's so slow and awkward. Like, it's fucking unbelievable. Which, again, that could have more to do with his size than his overall. Like, you know, if you're like a 6'2 guard, even if you're 60 overall, it should be fine. Maybe if I keep quitting out, it'll help me find a match, but...
That's right, Chris. WNBA player cards have come to my team, and now you can create the ultimate.
So fucking dumb, though, how they did that in my team. I'm even somebody who said the WNBA mode last year, or even before, should have had that. Should have had the ability to play online with the thing. Play online with... You know, do WNBA play now online.
Like last year, you're going to come in and you're going to select new free agent players from the current and past NBA and WNBA to start off.
Yeah, this is an interesting way to combat the stretch play. I'm protesting being a stretch player. I don't want to shoot threes as a big, and I don't want my opponent to shoot threes as a big, so I'm trying to play inside all the way like an old school big. And I'm also protesting the whole ball handler happy shot jacking tendency that you'd see online a lot, where you just try to go and do things in other ways that are ancillary and helpful without needing the ball.
At level 1, we have the trendsetter Kelsey Plum card. At level 25 in season 1, we have a pink
The 96 Asia, well, yeah, even she's better than Clark, I think. Like, who are these? 94 overall. Imagine being an NBA player and it's like Chelsea Gray is higher rated than fucking, I don't know.
NBA 2K25. What's that looking like this year?
So 2K15 Sunset Beach is back in my team. We've expanded out beyond the normal park.
Man, it's really hard to find matches sometimes in these modes, though. Even my team was hard to find, or only because I picked a shitty match, I guess.
2v2 half court is coming to my team.
I don't know, there's something I've always not liked about the whole MyPlayer type stuff. Is it feels like people play in like a really toxic, stupid way, or they'll just be spamming moves, or they'll just be cheesing. This Justin Will is talking to himself like he's fucking me. But no, you're in a situation where everybody will be 99 jacked out, and everybody will be playing in like kind of a stupid way that's like, again, just spamming stick moves, dribble moves, just jacking up threes, hitting perfect releases all the time, which is fine. I mean, that's a legitimate thing, but bro is a 69. Why don't they ban that like the jersey number? You'll be strategically 69 on purpose. Right, the Dennis Rodman special that he always tried to do that shit. Now everybody will quit thinking that, oh, it'll be faster, but then by doing that, right, if you just waited, we'd be fine. Flying monkeys. Oh no, is there some kind of a... Be careful with how you say that, dude.
Jumping in and playing with 10 real people in a full 5v5 game with our My Team cards. This is a little bit different from the All-Star team of old. It's my team. We're keeping things fast-paced, and we like to reward a lot in my team. So these are two.
The Duncan pose of holding the ball has actually become a little bit iconic over time. He's just doing it at such a unique angle that you don't really see that.
It doesn't need to be a win streak, and all of you are getting a reward together. From a Mo perspective, All-Star Team Up is one of the most exciting, but also one of the most requested features coming into NBA 2K26.
Well, thank you, because now I'm going to be playing nothing else. So thank you for that, John.
You're very welcome, Chris. I'm looking forward to play with you.
For sure. So it sounds like there is a lot to play, but let's talk.
This seems so fucking fake.
Let's talk about updates.
These people don't seem to match the culture of what the NBA is really like, but then again, it has softened up a lot.
Up for grabs every single weekend this year.
Are you talking about real dinero?
Cash money. This year, we've expanded the weekend. It's not just a 4-hour session on Saturday. You have Friday to Sunday to post your 4 best games. The player who gets the 4 best games reach the top of the leaderboard. You are taking home $10,000. I am just so excited for competitive my team to get this big cash prize back.
So this is every single weekend in King of the Court.
Starting September 12th.
Okay, come on. We've had enough of this little fucking foot fetish thirst trap. Just hurry up and fucking... Come on, man.
But at the same time, it's available for almost any.
It's so funny. On my 3rd channel, that is my most viewed video now. All of a sudden, it's a psychology expert analyzes and explains foot fetish and the origins of it.
I know you've been practicing a lot.
Or not the origins of it, but the simple reasons why.
Well, everything we talked about is awesome. I know I can't.
If these people didn't keep leaving, it'd be fine, man. Fuck off. Or they'll be like, oh, you're too low rated. They don't want you to...
Talk about for what's new in NBA 2K26 and my team, so stay.
This is so annoying, man. I just want to do one more match quickly. Although it could take a while, so maybe I won't even do it. Yeah, quick game. What, the game itself is quick, or getting into a match is quick? Because that's not what it feels like here. But no, I like that immediate instinct. That's actually a classic moment in my 2K or anything to do with my little nickname, the basketball historian, when I immediately clown Shea for picking AI, especially putting him at the 2, and every point we score pretty much is on him, our whole team, and man, this is so annoying. But whatever, we can do this until I lose, basically. Okay, 71, 2-way something paint creator. Mid paint creator. Okay, we got 3 people in here. Again, nobody should be offended by you being 60 overall at a time when the game just came out. Like, okay, you got 4 people in here. And then just give us like an AI bot. Right, would be fine. I'll be very useful as a defensive anchor. Again, don't need the ball. Come on, stop leaving, man. We're all 60s. That's fine. Nobody should be bothered by it. Or they'll still quit because they want to be carried by somebody who isn't a 60. Come on, man. We had fucking 4 people. Why would you leave? So annoying, man. Why is it so hard to find a match? The game just came out. Like, what? It's already dead, or nobody's doing this exact mode, I guess. Or again, the whole rating considerations, but yeah, I don't know what it is about this mode though. Typically, historically, I haven't enjoyed. Like, the story modes can sometimes be a little funny, right? You get to I love that, where you could answer the questions in the press conference and stuff. But no, it's like, I don't know. Just it seems weird, like giving your player identity or something. I would have to do it in this kind of way, like, right, I'm trying to play a very specific type of player, and like I said, I even messed it up because for this guy not to be better at rebounding is kind of a affront to what I'm trying to do with him. I can't believe this. player disqualification, such as fouling out, receiving teammate grade below D-, or idling for too long. That's interesting. You can get kicked out for just being too bad. Why can't we have that in the real NBA? So then Donkey Green would never be in a fucking game again, right? His teammate grade is always D- because he can't do fuck all. He's just so overrated, man. I hate it. But I have a pretty good take to explain that in great detail. Like, he's never been the third best player on a championship team, even though he has 4 titles. And how do I know this? Because in 2015, when they won, obviously, there was Steph, Clay, and then Andre Iguodala stepped up to win the MVP, which he didn't even deserve over Steph. But their third best player was Andre Iguodala, not Draymond, right? So he stepped up. Then in 2017 and 18, you obviously had the new big three, which is KD, Steph, and Clay, not Draymond. So he's the 4th best player, arguably, maybe not even. And then in 2022, when they won, now Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole stepped up, and both of them arguably were better than him. So either one of those could be the 3rd best player and not Draymond. So you had Steph, Clay, and Wiggins or Poole. So I'm not giving Draymond the satisfaction of even saying that he's look at that goofy smile the guy's got. I'm not giving him the satisfaction of even saying he's the 3rd best player on a championship team, because he never really was. In 2016, he very well could have been the MVP if obviously they had won. So that's maybe not even his fault. Well, it's kind of his fault for getting suspended. Then it's his fault for yelling at KD and pushing him out. It's his fault for getting rid of Poole. Right? He's like a team cancer, toxic clown who's not even worth the effort because he's not even that good. So yeah, let's see if my style of play can pull through again. I definitely felt like I had a major impact on that game. Again, even being a 60 overall, right, I was playing good defense for the most part, although that guy was hitting a lot of stretch threes that was pissing me off. 14 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, 77%. That makes me seem like more of a scorer than even what I am, but you know, oh, it's just based on that one game because the other games I played before don't count. This is just for this mode, I guess. That makes me look like a focal point, but I don't want to be a focal point, right? I just want to be a defensive, quiet kind of player. And yeah, why wasn't I the one doing this the last time? It's like the AI players that do it. Okay, start off with a missed dunk. Great sign for the 60 overall fucking team. No way. Okay, we just gotta get used to what they're doing a little bit. Fuck. This is where you can't let it get away from you too much too early. See, now I can have that. I can have that. I can have that. I can have that. I don't like to call for it, but I mean, this seems like a bit of a mismatch too. This guy isn't as big as... Okay. You gotta wait for people to hit their fucking perfect releases, which I was really struggling to do in the Play Now Online. I couldn't hit a release to save my life. Okay, we just got to slow it down. Again, we're meant to be more of an anchor. I mean, that should be too easy. It wants you to emote and troll them. See, that's great positional awareness. The guy who made that pass, that was awesome. Because I wasn't even thinking of it myself, that I really want to score, but... Just don't let anybody score in the paint, dude. Yeah, look at that, look at that. In a way, that's kind of the weakness of my... Oh, fuck. The weakness of my outlet passing, that I should be confident enough to make the pass all the way. We have to kind of skip frog it a little bit. Like, you know, we pass it to one guy, then he passes it down. They were fouling a lot in that first game just to stop either transition stuff or just to troll a little bit. So those releases are hard, or it shows you it's not a very high quality shot, I guess. I was kind of open there for a second. Like, they're kind of giving it to me in the wrong times. That's making me look bad a little bit. Okay, that's simple enough. Yeah, we just gotta slow it down. Nice, easy pace to the game. I hate that little walk the dog thing. It's so dumb. I don't even know how you do it on here. No way. No way. He almost got that on his own without me even trying to remount it. Yeah, you need like the Kevin Love build with this too. Not the 3-point shooting, but the... Maybe when you're that close in, you can do it. You know, I really value the high efficiency and high field goal percentage. Like, my dream thing is almost like late career Wilt, right? I think I said that when I was making this. He would get 25 rebounds and he'd get like 8 blocks, even though they weren't recorded at the time. And he'd be a great outlet passer and great passer overall. And he would, you know, do all these things and have like 70% field goal shooting and 17 points and a ton of putbacks. So at no point in glazing him there did I say he would score a lot or he would, you know, shoot a lot. I guess you should probably try to do a putback in that case, but... I'm not fast enough to really finish that, as stupid as that seemed. What? That was insane. That was one of the really tough shots, but it was... Because he hit the release, it was like a miraculous shot. All right, no big deal. Just try to slow it down. The guy who I'm guarding is not really done anything so far. That would be nice, though, the outlet passing ability, which I didn't even put anything into. So if I was to remake this character, I'd give up close shot and standing dunk for passing and for passing and for rebounding. I hesitated kind of for no reason there. Yeah, I end up scoring despite not really even wanting to. Very unwilling. I'm like Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, I didn't want to be. I'm like Michael Corleone. This is one of my favorite comments, actually, that my friend ever did. Me and my friend have like a pact with like YouTube trying to do trolly and funny YouTube comments. It's like Michael Corleone says at the beginning of The Godfather, like, I'm not a gangster, but if I could, or if I wanted to be, I'd be the best one. Wink, wink. Like, that's his whole thing. If I wanted to be a gangster, I'd be a really good one, but I don't want to be. So obviously, we see that that plays out. He's getting cooked by simple fakes and shit, dude. This is pretty satisfying, actually. Again, the identity of the build more than anything else. Just push him right the fuck out of bounds. Goofy blue hair SJW MyPlayer. Fucking, I get caught in an animation, dude. I'm getting double teamed as a fucking passive ancillary player. Yeah, back-to-back 3-second calls. But no, I like what this is. My presence is felt. Being even to 60 overall isn't hurting too much. Oh, you're getting a fucking jump ball. Like, what if a third person, when they're doing that, a third person comes in the middle and just, like, punches the ball out or something? Wait, was that even meant for me or what? No, it couldn't be because I wasn't involved with the jump ball. Oh yeah, good, good. Fuck. I keep like getting stuck in something. This guy doesn't seem like a stretch either. He hasn't really done jack shit, to be honest with you. This sluggish, slow fucking character, I swear to God. Oh, that was simple. Nice, simple dunk. Simple pass like that. I feel like people try to sometimes overdo it and show off and all. You don't have to play like that. Even jumping, I should never jump because some of these passes are pretty impressive though. I'll give it to you there. Oh, they're already giving up. Not as many fouls this game, it feels like, but you're very still 10 points, 5 rebounds. I'm not getting offensive rebounds, but nor should I because my rating is like it's fucking 26 with that, but I'm getting a random steal that I'm not even reaching for. He's just kind of walking into me there. Only time they could score in the paint is when I'm not there and they still fuck it up. Shit, you almost fucked that up too. How, man? I was right there too. I'm not using any buttons like boxing out and shit. So I swear, there's like moments in time where I'm open so often and they just don't do it. Right, like they'll always pass it at the wrong time. Like this isn't like a post-up type guy, at least not now, who's gonna actually be posting it up and doing moves. It's more like you just want to do a quick, easy thing. Player of the half. Even though I had a couple of those stupid 3-second calls. So in both, we've been player of the half. See, this shows you on a level playing field, you can still be very impactful. But this kind of thing won't work at the higher level because once you get to higher rated players, they're going to start to just jack up threes all the time and just... It won't be the same. Wait, 3-point... Oh, it keeps making it seem like it's my percentage. Like 3-point percentage. I didn't even take a 3, nor would I ever. But it's just... It's the whole team. It's showing at the bottom there. Guy's jumping at fucking air there. Yeah, it almost makes me, as much as I hate to do it, want to re-roll into what I was saying, where again you focus on the other stats like rebounding and stuff. I was open for a second there. Fuck, I keep doing that. That shows you that you probably should be open, but I've been waiting for a fucking block all day, dude. This guy's not even trying to do anything. Look how many of those there are, though. Holy shit. Kind of underestimating maybe where I could make some shots, but it's not just me who's playing like a clown, or now it's going to start to turn a different way. Or yeah, sometimes you do that just for rest purposes. Uh-oh. What? I'm putting too much faith in the hands up treatment, but if they're hitting releases like that, I guess you have to accept it. This guy just looks so goofy, man. You gotta just shut down their confidence. Like, they're never gonna take a shot in the paint because they know they're not gonna make it. And man, am I becoming like a turnover machine over here? I gotta set screens more and shit. Yeah, you gotta kill their confidence. They'll never try to even come in the paint because you do that, but I'm starting to choke a little bit. The one thing you're supposed to do is stop them from scoring inside. I'm even talking about it as that happens, but it's just not quite happening the way I want. Because this guy's not even all that tall. How is it still only a C? I guess just because I keep turning it over so much. Trying to do like a crazy spin, like you gotta be in like really deep position or something impressive to make this happen. I love that, just jumping at nothing even when you know it's gonna go in. It's not just me though who's clowning it up. Everybody's just turning it over every time. Good defensive possession, but yeah, I'm barely in the C category here. There are times when I'm open and don't have anybody on me, but fucking... I wouldn't even accuse people of ball hogging too much. Like, I've had my chances sometimes and I'm fucking them up. It's hard. Like, defense is sometimes hard to measure because in real life there is no stat tracker like that. So you can always say, oh, this guy had a defensive impact, but unless you're getting a steal or block, which oftentimes isn't really what it's about, right? Or sometimes it's counterintuitive for the center to inbound it because then they have to go so far up the court that right, let them get a head start because they're slow and they want to walk it up and all this kind of shit. Okay, we're still in it, but had kind of a couple bad possessions and stuff there. Yeah, see, simple dump offs like that, drop offs. You got to suck in the D, let him, you know, my defender was contesting him because they thought he was going to go for it. You know, oh, that's my matchup, but it's really not because the 3 impact plays in a row. I score twice, I pass, even though that pass was kind of scary. I like this whole thing of walking up the court too. You're trying to conserve energy and shit. I don't really use the box out command or set screen, so that could be a hard one challenge. I'm, you know, trying to use minimal mechanics here. That's such a good thing for a defender too. Like, everybody wants to be selfish and jack up a shot instead of you know, giving it to somebody. What the fuck? What the fuck is he? He must have just been spamming a button, so he didn't mean to do that. Wait, I can't even see it. Is it me who's... What's happening? What happened there? I don't get it. No way. What the fuck, man? I'm just mad about that in general, that I'm giving up anything in the paint. The fuck is going on, man? But no, I'm shocked when anybody even has the confidence to go inside. They've scored quite a bit. This game, the first game we did our job, but... I swear, I just feel so slow though. My character is so fucking slow. What? Wait, maybe I'm not as good of a defender as I thought because I'm right there, but it's just not good enough. That's the one thing we're trying to do is defend, but... Or in the paint, at least. Gotta save the day. Like, whenever we're falling behind, I come up clutch. But yeah, we're getting an and one on us when we're right in his face. It doesn't even make sense. Now I'm too worried about the 3-second call type shit. That was a goofy lob. But yeah, can somebody else actually do something, man? Come on. I'm always just in position. Always in position. Look at this. I'm a C, dude. I'm about to fucking carry the whole game. Even, but that's not my, not my fault. That's a mismatch. Like, I'm Rudy Gobert on an island against a fucking Luka, man. No way we're gonna actually lose this shit. See, sometimes you get the bad teammate grade, like, oh, you failed to defend your guy. Oh, wow. You failed to defend your guy, but he's not really my guy. Okay, we still have one more shot, but I mean, I shouldn't have to carry the day, dude. Go, go, go. Oh, clutch, clutch. Look at this, dude. Look at this. Come on, come on. One more stop, one more stop. Although that was more just like a missed dunk than, oh. And even in the paint on my man. Is it going to be me who has to hit the game winner, dude? Man. What the fuck, man? Like, what is this guy's speed even? I swear to God. Oh, this is just like BM fouls that we're actually going to lose. I can't believe that. I had 20 and 14. Like, how the fuck? But I had a ton of turnovers, actually. Okay, so now we'd have to switch the mode next time. But that was kind of annoying. I can't believe that's a C. Like, how is that a C? I guess it's mostly the turnover. It just feels like my impact is bigger than what that sort of shows sometimes. Plus 6,000 fans. We're doing like a social media tracking shit. I'll be internet famous in this game before in real life. Only 4 turnovers. I guess it wasn't so bad. It's just like I'm getting scored on a lot, even though sometimes it's not my fault. Yeah, what is this fucking clown's speed right now? I cannot believe we even lost that. I was trying to put together a good streak. I'll even take the blame for it because, again, some of those turnovers and some of those... I'm more so bothered by the defensive possessions. Like, how did we give up so much shit there? Like, so many things in the paint that I'm like going up lazily and just expecting my mere presence is going to stop them, but somehow it's not like that. So what do we have here? Okay, I didn't get much for that anyway, but like speed is locked in at a 25. That's really shitty. Okay.